My lord, may I pray for listing next week for admission, lordship?
Any matter, listing next week, no problem. Give it.
NEET-PG lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 44, my lord. Here I need to file implement application, my lord, for implement new incumbent, my lord. Other earlier incumbent has been retired, my lord.
Okay. Mr. R.S. Mishra, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he be granted 2 weeks' time to bring on record an impleading application, to file an impleading application to bring on record the present incumbents in the post involved. So prayer allowed, list this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
May it pleases you, lordship.
Yes,
Pertaining to item number 61 of daily list, kindly further 2 weeks time may be granted. Affidavit has already sent for vetting. I have taken concern of the other side, B. Pukaster.
on the prayer of Ms. P. Das, learned
P. Das.
standing. P. Das?
Oh.
Have I said something?
B.
P. Das, learned standing counsel, secondary education department.
My lord,
List this matter after. Yes,
she has taken time, my lord. Otherwise, it is supposed to be disposed, my lord.
yes.
It is ready for disposal. Affidavit is not required at all, my lord. Affidavit is not required.
She said that you are, he is making the request with your, with consent.
Yes, your lordship.
It is ready for disposal.
A. Dotto is also there, your lordship, in the
Let
list.
it reach, my lord. Let it reach, my lord.
Yes. Ki likhi sir? Had missed after a week, enabling her to bring on record the stand of the respondents by way of filing an affidavit. Full stop. It is observed that in the event no affidavit is filed by the next date of listing, the matter would be taken up for consideration basing on the materials available on record.
Deeply
A
obliged.
date will be good, my lord.
List again on 8/5.
Obliged.
May it please your lordship, I beg to mention item number 37. With the consent of the other said lordship, let it be taken after a week, lordship.
There is a review petition also pending since 21.
Yes, lordship, but my senior is not well, lordship. So after a
So
week.
Soikia is not keeping well. Okay. Miss N. D. Learned counsel for the petition and mentions, makes a mention, praised for an accommodation in the matter today on the ground that a senior, Mr. R.C. Soikia, is not keeping well today. So accordingly, prayer accepted, list this matters after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Okay.
May it please, the lordship,
Yes.
my lord. My lord, item number 9, my lord. I require to submit my affidavit in opposition in the IA matter. I have the consent from other side, my lord.
Mr. Das, how is this writ petition now maintainable?
Yes, my lord, that's what,
Huh? How is it maintainable?
because
You
this
approach
is select.
You approach this court making a challenge to the recruitment process.
My lord.
That challenge on a detailed consideration was negative.
Yes, yes,
Now, if you see the provisions,
my lord.
the matter does not get finalized till the director does not approve.
It
The
was,
director has not approved till now. So the matter is pending before the director.
my lord, that's,
So how can they be held to be?
that's why, my lord, I want to file one affidavit opposition saying that, my lord, because we
We
stayed
will
in
not, we
2020.
will not consider the IA. We will
No.
consider the writ petition.
Now, 2020, my lord, select list was published. 2020,
When the order was passed by this court,
yes,
when the order was passed by this court in
Yes.
22,
yes.
the validity of the select list had already gone, but you filed a case. Thereafter, the matter is pending with so we have required
My lord.
the director to place his instructions. Let's see what instructions comes today.
My lord.
So for the select list is concerned, both the junior assistant as well as library assistant were selected.
You forget it.
Okay.
That library assistant has not been considered. That is a different thing.
Yes,
altogether.
lordship.
We'll not go into.
If it is.
Yes,
if the-
Mr. Das, Mr. Gogoi.
Item number 9 of instruction.
There is a matter here. Mr. Das was supposed to receive instructions. Have you received any instruction? Item number 9. 8. You see, look into item number 8, Manjur Deora. He had approached this court making a challenge to that selection process.
Earlier.
This court rejected it.
That was lordship. After unable for income order, one person was appointed.
No.
Two persons.
Here, no appointment.
Lordship,
Here, the selection was challenged.
lordship.
So the honorable court after in 22 said that no, you have got no case.
Lordship, that was withdrawn, Lordship.
No, it
Notice
was
for
rejected
dismiss.
by a judgment. Now his case is after 22, today is 24. The appointments having not been effected beyond 1 year, so that cannot survive.
Lordship.
The director has not approved the list as of date. What is the way of?
Lordship, that part we have to obtain instruction.
There was a direction given for obtaining instruction to Mr. Das.
Otherwise, Lordship, we have received one instruction, Lordship.
Hmm.
DSSK Commerce College, Lordship.
Huh?
Yes.
This matter in respect of DSSK Commerce College,
Yes.
BSS ke kono.
Lordship. In this case, Lordship, someone Sushil Saurabh Dey was appointed, Saurabh Dey and Beauty Bay was appointed, Lordship. Appointed, and that was withdrawn, Lordship, because there is an interim order in Lordship Manoj.
Okay, let it come up. Let it come
Manoj
up.
Dora's
Let
case.
it come up. Now I got it. You come up.
Manoj Dora's case.
Yes, we got it. Let it come up. You just place that instruction.
Lordship.
Mr. Dhar, be here.
Yes, Lordship.
Mr. Das, be here. Yes, Mr. Dhar.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 39 of today's list. The order of this honorable court has complied with.
Okay. Mr. R. Islam, Learned Counsel, appearing for the petitioner, submits that the order, violation of which was alleged in the present proceedings, has since been complied with by the respondents. So, in view of the above position, the contempt petition, the orders, in view of the above position and the orders being complied with, the contempt petition stands closed.
Much obliged.
May it please your lordship.
Hmm.
Lordship, I pray that item number 33 may be upgraded. Mr. DK Baidia, the standing counsel for NMC, is having some personal difficulty, so he'll be available only in the morning hours probably. He has asked me to make a mention with regard.
Let's see how far we can go.
My lord, if it could be taken up after motion.
The others are also in the queue, Miss Madam.
My lord, I don't have any emergency.
We'll see.
Like-
Be here after the admission items.
My lord, obliged.
May I please, your lordship, I beg to mention item number 59 and 60, my lord may not like to take up these matters, my lord. Regarding my lord principal. Fazol Komal, my lord, it is. Mazid Ali and. Sultan Komal, my
Not by
lord.
me.
Yes,
Majid Ali,
yes, my lord.
have you informed Mr. Soikia?
Yes, my lord.
59 and 60, list before any other bench without me.
I'm deeply obliged. Lordship, I beg to mention for listing this contempt petition, your lordship. Obliged.
Your lordship, I beg to mention item number 66, lordship. It is better we had filed an affidavit in opposition, lordship, yesterday. It is not on record.
Bring it on record.
Yes, lordship.
May I please, Lordship? So, I beg to mention item 30 of DL daily list,
Item
30,
13 or 30?
30. Lordship probably might not be taking up.
Oh, I would be taking it. Item number 30, list before any other bench without me. There is one more.
Yes, Lordship, 71. of
Along with item number 30 or 71. List before any other bench without me.
Much obliged, Lordship.
May I please, your lordship. Lordship, in item number 24, we have filed our affidavit in reply, my lord. That may be called for, my lord. Item number 24, my lord.
Get it.
Obliged.
Lordship, I beg to mention for listing, my lord, next week.
Mila ke na DD work me. Mila ke na DD listing do. Date mila ke DD. Mr. Daga, any output?
I have sought for instructions. They have given me something, but not.
Not. What to do?
Only thing, my lord, Lordship will dispose of. Only thing, Lordship will record my submission regarding that clause 4, what I have submitted that. If clause 4 is, the interpretation sought to be given by the Lordships that 2 will apply. So if 4 is, then 4 will be left redundant, my lord.
What I intend to do is that 4 would be a clarification of 2A.
My lord.
Nothing more, nothing less.
My submission is that 4 says only within the cluster, but in the instant case, we see that he has gone beyond.
Gone beyond the cluster. So that interpretation that I was trying
My
to
lord.
advance would come in.
But what the new incumbents, one of the officers of ISL are telling me that it should not have happened. He should have got from grade 4, he should have been promoted in the salary grade as per the promotion policy.
What difference does it make?
He will not go to grade 7, madam.
Okay, means
He will get the increment in salary.
He'll be in a particular post.
Yes.
And he will every year get that prescribed increment.
Prescribed increment.
He will not get a promotion.
Not get a promotion. But
Prescribed increment, otherwise also he'll get.
But here he was given the promotion.
No, prescribed increment, otherwise also he'll get.
He will get, but
Then
but
what
lordship,
difference does it
lordship
make?
sees in the
For that, why you have to have a,
no, my lordship sees the salary grades are the salary of the different grades are different. My lord.
okay,
Page
1, 2,
46.
3. 1, 2,
Yes.
3. He goes from 1, he'll go to 2, he'll go to 3. Stagnant there. For his whole life.
Now 2015 has done away with that. So now the remedy, the relief my learned friend's client would get is a review DPC, madam. Other than that, because it has to go back to the authorities.
We will clarify it and we will say that his case has to be considered.
His case has to be considered. Because the private
But
respondent.
you cannot reject his case on this ground.
No. But lordship will kindly make it clear that if there is any other impediment,
I'll not do that. Bring that impediment to my notice.
then I'll have to file an affidavit.
Fine.
Because there is an impediment. I'm not, because there is no affidavit here. I'm not saying there is an impediment.
Then bring that on
Yes,
affidavit.
I'll
Why
bring
should we pass an order in air?
Huh?
If there is something, we'll consider.
Huh?
You give it. Mr. Kotogi, let him bring it on.
I'll bring it on
We'll
record.
consider that also. But you will have to file the affidavit soon.
Yes,
14 matter, 12 matter.
I have the instructions, madam. I have not placed it because there is no affidavit. I don't want to bring on record a document without an affidavit, madam.
Okay. Mr. N. Deka, Learned Counsel, appearing for the respondent, submits that he is being furnished with the requisite instructions in the matter and prays that he be granted a week's time to bring on record the affidavit incorporating the said stand of the respondents.
Madam.
Full stop. List this matter again on
Let it be on 9th, my lord, because 7th again is a holiday.
no, we'll go a bit far. I'll give you more time. We'll list it on 16th.
Oh, no.
16/5.
Okay.
Because I don't know my bench what would be next week. So
Lordship will keep it as part of now.
For further hearing, because it will be better.
for further hearing, then I'll put it on 9th. But if I'm not here,
Then again, the rehearing will start, madam.
No, my lord, for
now, if
further
I'm
hearing,
not here, what will happen then?
further hearing will be interpreted by the office as further. By this one.
Let it keep it on note I get with you. Jodi nohoy, date eta di diba. Moi jodi kiba kono na thaku. 9/5/2024 for further hearing.
And if your lordship is sure that lordship is
I'm
sitting in
not,
16th that
for
week.
9/5 koi video further hearing na lagi. If I'm here, it will come back to me.
Madam.
It will further hearing na lagi. Yes. Have you got the?
Yes, all the instruction is there. Okay. Lordship, can we accommodate 1 minute's time, Lordship?
Why 1 minute? We'll take it
Because-
after some, after the motion items, we'll take it.
Lordship.
My lord, in this
The
case,
affidavit has not come, I suppose.
no, my lord, affidavit they filed, my lord. In this case, they have already the process for promotion has been initiated. The governing body has written to me
Hmm.
and I have submitted the
Then what
documents,
is
my
left
lord.
now?
My lord,
What is left now?
now, but I am yet to be promoted, my lord. My simple prayer is that, my lord, since it is 2015, already 6 years down the line, my lord, your lordship will post it after 3 months somewhere down the line. So that, my lord, they have initiated, but my lord, this is the third round of litigation regarding. So, my lord, there is always an apprehension to that effect, but
That's why we'll take an undertaking from Mr. Bora. Because they have filed an affidavit.
yes, they have filed an affidavit.
They have filed an affidavit and there is also an additional affidavit here wherein they said that your documents were not given by you at the time. Now they have again asked for you, the new headmaster, the principal. He has again asked that documents you have submitted. and the matter would be placed before the IQAC, and thereafter the matter would be taken forward.
As far as,
We'll say within a period of so and so, this matter has to be.
in that.
But where is Mr. Bora? He has filed some affidavit. He wanted, yes, madam, where is your affidavit?
Where is file, Lordship?
It's not come on record.
No, I don't.
Get it? Somebody had made a mention to bring it on record.
I have a copy of this, my lord, your lordship.
Kindly pass on a matter for timing, Mr. Bora.
Let Mr. Bora be also here. And when you come, Mr. Bora comes, catch hold of Mr. Bishwas and bring him also. Otherwise, I'll not hear.
I'll be stationed here.
He's a very busy man.
No, my lord.
Catch him.
I'll be stationed here.
The brief is very heavy, Mr. That means. The brief seems to be very heavy.
2015, my lord.
No, that's still.
My lord, today is the seventh day.
Hmm.
Affidavit is not coming. So I pray for interim order, my lord.
Nobody is representing also. Yes,
Yeah, my lord, we have constituted 3-member inquiry committee, my lord.
you cannot. How can you? You had already done that. How can you consider a committee again? You have considered the matter, you have prepared a list, 50 persons were included. That list was approved by the secretary, the director in pursuance to the orders of this court. Thereafter, how can the secretary come and say what has happened long back?
My lord.
Three lists were amalgamated,
Yes, yes.
resolved.
Yes,
Show me that.
Yes, my lord. My lord, page 76, my lord. It starts from 76. Then order 78, 78, 79.
Hmm. Miss N. Fukan, learned Standing Counsel, Elementary Education Department, has placed on record a communication dated 30/4/2024 received by her from the Joint Secretary to the Government of Assam, Department of School Education, wherein it has been stated that the government had constituted a 3-member inquiry committee to examine the issue as arising with regard to the selection process as involved in the present proceedings. And the selection and the inquiry committee on examination of the matter had discovered additional facts also, and accordingly had prayed that 4 weeks' time will be given to examine the record and submit some findings. Also, list this matter again on 10/5/2024, on which date Ms. Fugan shall place before this court the additional facts that have now emerged in the matter in terms of the examination made by the 3-member inquiry committee. In the event the said facts as stated to have now been emerged is not placed on record, on the next date fixed, the secretary to the Government of Assam and Department of School Education shall remain personally present before this court at 2 p.m. to assist this court to dispose of the matter.
Development.
Last order, my lord, instruction was for the last order, my lord.
Any instruction, madam?
My lord.
No instruction.
Yes, my lord, they have received one notification for reconstitution of SMC, my lord.
But his period was not over. Why did you give me that? It is 38/23.
34. 34, 24, my lord.
Time to find one, so.
What's the number?
So they say,
My lord.
have you read this?
Yes.
Have you gone through this? You go through it.
after some time.
Without reading, don't place before.
Sorry, no, that's one.
It's rather in his support, the contention. Let you take it up after some time. We'll take it up after some time. Yeah.
Item 3, look, we have recalled that earlier order and we have allowed the petitioner to hold it as the instance of the, so if I'm dealing pending. Allowed to act as the principal in charge of the so-and-so school lordships in addition to his normal duties. And the earlier order that has been recalled.
Mr. Counsel, go through it. I think there is nothing left now. Mr. Sisi, can you give him an order? If required, you have a consultation with Mr. Monto.
Yes.
And come back. after
Yes,
some
yes.
time. After that, there is no grievance now.
No.
There can be no grievance.
Yes, no grievance.
You consider.
Yes.
Mr. Adhikari, when have we fixed the other matters? Huh?
On 10 lordship.
List this matter again on 10/5/2024 along with item
Application number 2234.
2234
Yes.
2024.
Already we have accepted our,
2232, my lord, sorry.
already lordship,
2232.
2232.
as per lordship, first earlier direction lordship, already secretary had taken.
Steps taken.
Already taken. Yesterday, they have already one meeting was also held lordship.
This cannot be done.
Lordship,
Should not be done.
lordship,
That's why I put that in that order
lordship,
that if he is qualified,
lordship.
why he should not be given from 1/1/20.
Lordship, lordship, I have seen lordship, I have seen. Oblige, lordship.
May I please, your lordship. Lordship, here we have challenged a promotion order to the post of headmaster, my lord, at page 47, my lord.
Okay. We'll interfere with this. Don't worry. But you have asked for an interference with that promotion order.
Yes, my lord.
Where are the people who
My
have
lord,
been promoted? How can we come in now?
my lord,
If I allow this,
my lord.
where are the persons who will be affected? They are not made parties.
Therefore, my lord, I have taken leave of this honorable court at para 7, my lord. To
What is
maintain-
the leave?
Para 7, my lord, page 11, my lord.
Why did it not come to my notice?
Page 11, my lord. The petitioner craved leave of this honorable court to implement the above 83
Page
number.
11.
Yes, ma'am. Page number 11, my lord.
Page number 11.
The petitioner craved leave of this honorable court to implement the above 83 numbers.
How
of-
can it be as and when it is necessary?
My lord, the thing is that, my lord, we have challenged the selection process.
They
my lord,
have, some right has accrued to them, maybe illegally.
My lord,
But if you have to, if we have to interfere with that, you will have to make them party respondent or show me how this court can proceed in the matter without hearing them. Any final conclusion I come to in this matter,
my lord,
or this court comes to,
Well.
will be if in your favor, setting aside that process. Persons have been promoted thereof. Won't their rights be affected?
yes, my lord.
Think over it.
Till then, my lord, they have, the promotion was approved, my lord. In the 83 numbers, yes.
Right has accrued,
Yes,
rightly or wrongly. Now, how can without hearing them, we proceed to dismiss the matter
that is true.
or allow? If I dismiss it, there is no problem. But if I have to allow, or if we have to consider that issue, I'll have to hear them also.
It is true.
Then
And promotion to be approved.
you think over it,
My lord,
how you can go better. On the prayer of Mr. S. Hajarika, list this matter again after 10 days on a date to be fixed by the best.
my lord, can it be on before 13th of May, my lord? The other matters was fixed on 13, my lord.
We'll put it on 13th only.
My-
List this matter again on the prayer of Mr. S. Hajarika, list this matter again on 13/5/2024.
I'm deeply obliged.
May it please, the lordship. Lordship, petitioner was initially appointed as stipend teacher, lordship. Thereafter, she was deputed to undergo the junior basic training. Lordship. Thereafter, after passing the junior basic training, she was allowed to do the regular.
That period is not now being taken into consideration.
Yes,
Earlier period.
Lordship, thereafter, in the year 2021, Lordship, similarly situated teachers have been already accommodated as.
You have not been given that benefit.
Yes, Lordship.
Your name?
J. Hatimuria.
Huh?
J. Hatimuria.
Heard Mr. J. Hatimuria, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Ms. S. Sutia, learned standing counsel, elementary education department, appearing for the respondent number 1 through elementary education department. Elementary education department, appearing for the standing. I heard also heard Ms. S. Sutia, learned standing counsel, elementary education department. Issue notice, returnable 4 weeks. Ms. Sutia accepts notice on behalf of all the respondents. No formal notice. No, on behalf of respondent number 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Upor likhi na S. Sutia, aru logot likhi diya Mr. A. Cholia, learned standing counsel, finance department. Mr. A. Cholia accepts notice on behalf of the respondent number 2. No formal notice is to be issued. However, requisite extra copies of the application be handed over. Be provided to the respondent counsels. So list this matter again after 4 weeks. Issue notice of motion returnable 4 weeks because given. Sure. No, where is that similar order we passed once?
2-1.
Where is that order?
My lord.
You have an order copy. I think I observed something for about the list also, select list also.
Yes, my lord.
Two 156 lordship of 2024.
But here is all.
290 years.
But here is appointment is holding.
Huh?
Appointment has been issued in this case, but that was held.
Here, the appointments were issued. Show me that.
Well, page 51.
Page?
51. And appointment is page 50.
Elementary education.
Appointment page 50 and holding in page 51.
Appointment issue code, sir.
Appointment issued, but that was kept on a hold.
Yes, ma'am.
Then we need not go into that.
Yes, ma'am.
Heard Mr. S.K. Roy, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. B. Deory, learned junior government advocate. Also heard Mr. Personnel.
Yes,
You, okay. So, also heard Mr. C. Sharma, learned standing counsel, Department of Social Justice and Empowerment. Also, Mr. Family Health and Family Welfare, D. Upamanyu.
For 4, 7, and 8.
Health and Family Welfare, Mr. B. Chaudhary, standing counsel, State Level Recruitment Commission, and Ms. S. Chutia, learned standing counsel, Elementary Education Department. Issue notice returnable 4 weeks. Mr. Deory accepts notice on behalf of the respondent number 1 and 2. Mr. C. Sharma accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 3. Mr. D. Upamanyu accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 4,
7, and 8.
7, and 8. Mr. B. Chaudhary, learned Mr. B. Chaudhary accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 5, and Ms. S. Shutia accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 6. So all the respondents are represented. Accordingly, no formal notice is to be issued. Petitioner to serve extra copies of the petition upon the learned counsels for the respondent within 3 working days. List this matter again after 4 weeks. When is the compartmental exams?
My lord, 4th is the last day last day for form fill up, my lord.
4th of May.
4th of May, my lord. Last date for form fill up, my lord.
My lord, they need not to worry.
That's what I was about to tell you. You take wherever the children are can be accommodated.
Already make arrangements for the candidate appearing in the compartmental examination, my lord.
My lord, my instruction is that we are not able to fill up the forms, my lord. That is our grievance, my lord.
So they will fill up the forms in the office of the Inspector of Schools, Dhemaji District Circle.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, if a direction may be given from this honorable court, then
No, they have already done it. We'll
Already
just
done.
record that and dispose of the matter.
Yes, my lord.
But Mr. P.R. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, as well as Mr. D.K. Roy, Learned Standing Counsel, Secondary Education Department.
Board of Secondary Education.
Oh, sorry. Secondary Education Department, second Board of Secondary Education, Assam. Also heard Mr. SMT Sisti for the respondent number one. For the Secondary Education Department. Also, the petitioner, by way of petitioner who projects himself to be the president of the School Managing Committee of Murok Select Collegiate High School, Junai, Dhemaji, has instituted the present proceedings, making a grievance with regard to the problems faced by the students of the said school in filling up their application forms for appearing in the compartmental examination, HSLC compartmental examinations 2024, and accordingly requires this court to direct the Board of Secondary Education Assam to consider the representation as submitted in the matter by the said petition. Also, it is to be noted that the affiliation of the said school was cancelled by the Board of Secondary Education Assam for issues as noticed in the order dated 23/2/2024 issued by the said board. Also, in view of the cancellation of the affiliation of the said school, the students studying in the school were not being permitted to submit their applications for appearing in the examinations conducted by the board, including the compartmental examinations through the school. Also, Mr. D.K. Roy, Learned Standing Counsel, Board of Secondary Education Assam, has placed on record a communication dated 30/4/2024, wherein the Secretary to the Board of Secondary Education Assam had required the Inspector of Schools, Dhemaji District Circle, to receive the applications of the eligible students of the said school who are desirous to appear in the HSLC compartmental examination 2024 in his office. Also, it is further provided that one Pankaj Bora, Member Secretary, Regional Office of Seba, Dhemaji, was entrusted with the duties of accepting the application with necessary fees.
Yes, sir.
On a query made by this court, Mr. D.K. Roy has submitted that the students so desirous to now appear in the HSLC compartmental examination 2024 have to approach the office of the Inspector of Schools and therein submit their application, and the necessary formalities as may be involved in the matter shall be completed in the said office itself. Right? Also, in view of the above position, no further, the apprehension as raised by the petitioner in the present proceeding stands redressed. Also, accordingly, the writ petition is disposed of, directing the Inspector of Schools as well as the Secretary, Board of Secondary Education Assam, Guwahati, Inspector of Schools, Dhemaji, District Circle, Dhemaji, and the Board of Secondary Education Assam, Guwahati, to strictly implement the procedure as laid down in the communication dated 30/4/2024, and to ensure that the students of the said school desirous to appear in the HSLC compartmental examination 2024 are not faced with any difficulty in applying for appearing in the said examination, as well as for appearing therein in an institution that would now be identified by the Board of Secondary Education. With the above observations, the writ petition stands disposed of.
68 is similar matter.
Similar.
Similar matter, my lord.
Name of the school will change.
My lord, school is different and president of that school, my lord. My lord, Rayang Tribal High School, my lord.
A2 whole tumor. 68. Ryan Tribal High School Zone. Headmaster, I heard. Impugn order to
My lord, at page
because impugn order to page impugn order
21,
no,
my
that
lord.
order with regard to cancellation of
21, my lord, of the
11/3/2024. So you, when there is a similar matter, you take out a similar synopsis for all the matters and an exit.
My lord, synopsis is, my lord, order passed, my lord, 11/3/2024.
No, the synopsis, we have come to 68, but your synopsis is still in 67.
My lord, order dated 11/3.
No, your synopsis.
Okay, my lord.
It's still in Muroxelan.
Sorry, my lord, sorry.
No, when you're busy, these small things miss out. A copy of the communication dated 34/2024. Is kept in the, as produced by Mr. D.K. Roy, is kept in the file and marked as X. It would duta copy kori ata, yate thoko aur itu yata thoko. I think that's the end of the matter now for that school. Yes. You my dear, to be tak dekhale what tak dekhale. Welcome, Guru sir. I mean, our confidence.
We segregate the marks of the successful candidate in unreserved category.
You could do it. What is the roll number of the respondent number 6?
531. He is in the side lordship. It is marked, and he is in the list of ST candidate, ST Hills candidate.
How can he be in the ST Hills candidate? He cannot be. He's got more marks than the. What is his number? 346.
No, lordship. 531.
You don't find a 531 here.
Yes, in the first page. Yes.
346 is here.
No, 531. ST Hills lordship.
ST Hills 239 and 546. 346.
Bobesterom is there. Yes. ST Hills lordship 2.
ST Hills 239. Oh, sorry.
No, rule
serial number. Okay.
Serial number.
Okay, 531.
The rule number 531.
So how can he be placed in STH?
Yes.
When he scores more mark
than
the others. So is it a position that this was inflated subsequently? Why is he placed? He should be placed here. One candidate from here will go.
Yes.
And another candidate from STH will come in.
It is clarified in the instruction. Here is the instruction which clarified that he is he was appointed under ST Hills.
How?
Yes.
You have the case of R.K. Sabharwal. 1995 2 SSC 745. This is contrary to that.
He cannot it up.
Rule number 531.
He cannot be.
In the first page.
He scores more mark than the respondent number 1.
Yes. Respondent number 5.
So we are interfering with his appointment. And we will remand it back to you.
And
How much mark did the petitioner score?
Yes, Lordship. These are the omen candidates. Those got the marks.
Manual assistant.
Yes, manual assistant.
Oh, there is more.
There-
So you had advertised how many posts in the cadre of
20.
20?
20. So 6 posts
30%
will come
would be
for open.
six posts.
6 posts
Yes.
will come.
Still you will not come in.
Lordship, because
19.6. Operation successful. Patient in coma.
But there will be some allegation that there is some manipulations and the
Ah,
nepotism favor will be
apparently.
there.
Apparently.
They have every right because his father is sitting as a one of the
We will
members. So
interfere
he
with
can manipulate.
reasonable likelihood of bias. On that principle, we will interfere.
Reasonable
But
like. reasonable like-
Unfortunately, Mr. Monto, your client will not get it because there are candidates over her.
Reasonable apprehension is always there, my lord.
Approved,
It is-
established.
And moreover, my lord, I want to rely on our High Court decision, my lord, where it is saying the Honorable Justice, my lord, D.K. Sarwan, that in the same process, selection process, the daughter's father, he was one of the member. He has participated not only actively, he even going to the extent that the mark also allotted by him. So in that case, my lord, I don't know whether the record says whether the father has allotted the mark because the quorum also not saying that what number quorum will be constituted. When the one member is out of the selection, out of the 5 members, whether the quorum is properly constituted or not. And if the 4 member has allotted the
Anything
mark,
more, Mr.
how is it possible to validate? This is
Anything
something
more,
considered.
Mr.
This is the.
Anything more?
no, Lordship.
Mr. Chetri wants to submit something?
Lordship, he is not here, Lordship.
Yesterday, we told him that if required, we will hear it. And now that this is, because my only thing yesterday, doubt was there, that if the respondent has come in as an STH candidate and no other STH candidate having challenged that position, I would not be in a position to interfere because he would not come in. Now that I can declare him to be a general candidate, I can interfere and we'll say one STH candidate will come in and one UR candidate, and you issue notices to them.
And moreover, my lord, the lordship may interfere by way of this Nilimda's case also. This is very specifically stated. The woman is
30%.
not is given the priority in the as per the reservation. That is entire selection is better, right?
No, we'll not go for the entire selection.
Because this is the training is also my.
No, this can be reconciled
Yes.
by requiring them to put in the number of equal number of features.
Yes, yes.
But you will not come.
But the women reservation, that should be my lord compliant.
Then that they will do it. We will provide for that.
That is
We'll provide for that. But you will not come in.
I may not, my lord, but
Women will come in.
women.
But Miss Samiksha Mohanto may not come in.
If the other candidate, my lord, refuse to come, that the case may be considered. My
If
lord.
they offer an appointment to any of those candidates
Yes.
and they refuse,
Yes.
then that will be a fresh vacancy. It will not be a,
Yes, yes, that is also fair selection.
so it will not come in
Yes, yes, my lord, that is
from this selection process.
go for fair selection.
Recently, I held one.
That is the principle, my lord.
Okay. Who is appearing for Mr. Chetri? Can you just inform Mr.
Yesterday,
Chetri?
he told that his junior will be there because he some works somewhere, so that will not possible to come.
If required, we will wait for him for one more day. There is no problem. Now that the matter is we have got all the materials. Now it is his appointment that will now be set aside. So whether we hear it.
Much obliged, madam.
But still, one son is still working.
That is the.
Man has retired or is still working?
Well, there is a stay order, they violating the stay order, they allowed to join.
Thanks.
Court is supposed to it will read petition.
We'll only keep this page. Others we have, this will keep as a search. When should we have it? When will Mr. We will keep it for delivery of orders. If something is there, you will.
On that day, something is required, only on submit.
Hearing concluded. List this matter again on 16/5/2024 for delivery of orders. Baki ki nahi ready. Mr. Goswami, kindly take the other part.
Lordship, Lordship, I will, Lordship.
Lordship may not like to take up this matter, Lordship.
List this before any other bench without me. Madhyamik Shiksha. Madhyamik matter.
Lordship. Lordship, in this matter, interim order is there, Lordship, that may be.
That I cannot.
Otherwise, Lordship, interim order is still next returnable.
Today, it is stated that the interim order in the present proceedings is continuing till today. Accordingly, the registry is requested to take steps for listing the matter before any other bench today itself. Get it listed, work with the registry, get it listed before any other bench. And then extend the order.
Today,
Today,
highly of.
we have it to my idea. I'm uploading the order now only. Yes, Mr. Bora.
My lord, I don't know.
So, Mr. Das,
My lord.
you can't have the cake and eat it also.
No, that's correct.
Because of your proceedings,
My lord.
their appointment was interfered with.
My lord.
So they were appointed. What more is left? What more is left, Mr.
Yes.
Das? Tell me that.
My ground is that, my lord, initially the select list.
No,
stated-
this office letters dated 14/3/2024. They have been appointed. Fine. No problem. They have been appointed. We will approve that.
My lord, rightly or wrong, there is an order of the honorable court on 60/2024, not to appoint. Without the leave of the honorable court.
6-3, fine. That
And-
process was on. I'll give my reasons for that.
That's correct.
I'll give my reasons for it. Don't worry. I'll give my reasons.
Let me place my. Now, my lord, we communicated the order 13/3. They know about the order. And
That's why they have withdrawn it. But that process was taken
Yes.
to its logical conclusion.
now, my lord.
And
yes,
Mr. Das,
my lord.
the Act of Provincialization Act of Colleges and the rules,
Yes.
the conclusion occasions only when the list is approved by the director, not before that, published by the director.
Publish.
So this director takes a call on this.
My lord, for that purpose, my lord, Assam Education Departmental Selection Rule, my lord,
That will not come here.
1981,
Will that be applicable here?
yes,
No.
10/3, my lord.
That will not be applicable.
Uh,
What is the name of the rule?
Assam Education Department Selection Rule, my lord.
No, that will not.
That department is for the government.
That will not.
Government department, government
Yes,
colleges,
that is in
government
respect
department.
of-
Aided colleges.
No.
Aided college.
Now aided college concept
Yes.
is not there, Lord.
There is a provincialization act,
Lords-
Mr.
Lords.
Yes.
Is this a provincialized school, college?
It's a provincialized college,
Then
Lord.
it will be 2005,
2005 Act and 2010.
10 rules.
My lord,
Come to rule 7 and 6 and 7 there. You show me what your rule you're showing, maybe
yes,
something is there.
page 693, my lord, Assam Education Department Selection Rule 1981.
That was in respect of, Lord, government colleges, and that was also, Lord,
It
amended
is
by.
the aided colleges.
Page.
693, my lord, of the new book.
This is prior to, now this is not an aided college.
And
This
my
is a
lord, appointing
provincialized
authority
college.
means in respect of vacancy of the lecturers and principals of the aided college. And now aided college means college which is in receipt of deficit grants and aid from the state government. Now, my lord, here, my lord, 10/3, validity of such select list, my lord. And 5 years also, my lord, second,
Okay, let's come to, we'll go by this rule. So we come to 10.
yes, 10/3, my lord.
No, see the mode of publication.
Yes.
The selection board shall prepare list so and so,
for lecture
and shall forward the list so prepared to the government.
Vacancy
The
and
government may approve the
yes.
list so prepared by the, and after proper verification, so and so, publish this list in the official gazette.
My lord.
The list of lecturers should be published subject wise, so and so shall forward the list. So
My lord.
this 1 year will come
My lord.
after 10-1 is crossed. So the list has to be published by the government. Now show me when the government published the
My
list here.
My lord, page 34 of the writ petition. Page 34, this was published on 24/8/2020. In respect of serial number 10 and 11, my lord.
Show me
Yes.
that this is in pursuance to the direction by the. And see, come to grade 3. Grade 3,
Yes,
your college, court case, WPC, so and so, post-based pending.
yes, my lord.
So it was
And-
not given effect to.
And yes, my lord, list published, reason is writ petition. Writ petition disposed of on 13/5/2022.
Okay,
Okay.
you
my lord. And-
will now consider this.
And now, my lord, the page 9 of the writ petition, my lord, first paragraph, third line, the last line, the writ petitioner communicated a copy of the said judgment order to respondent
Now,
2 and 3
Mr.
on
wait,
26th,
why was the
2020.
delay occasioning in approving that appointment?
Lordship, that part was otherwise, reason is there, Lordship. Initially, their court case is pending, Lordship.
Then after that 22,
After 22, Lordship, they have done it, Lordship, but some officials lapse is there, but it cannot, but that
will
cannot
not
be, a-
clothe
that-
him, will not give him a right.
that cannot be a ground for
Okay,
Lordship.
you just have an instruction on Friday.
Lordship,
We will vacate the order
Lordship.
on Friday.
So far in the IA, my lord. So far in the IA, my lord.
We are not
If I-
considering the IA. We'll only consider the writ petition. This court required the government to take instructions. Instructions are before us. We will pass orders. It's not us. This is not done.
No, my lord, he was working. in
You
the-
tried like this, now you're trying like this. That's the only difference.
My lord, our endeavor is that if this goes for a fresh selection, I would have a chance to participate.
And,
That much.
and satisfy me. If this is the manner in which you are projecting repeated cases,
Yes.
whether that would also be dismissal with cost.
Lordship.
Satisfy me on that also, on Friday.
My lord.
And Mr. Just have a
No, sir,
instruction as
I'll-
to why.
I'll come.
My obliged.
Yes, Mr. Singh, any development, anything?
No, my lord. But my lord, for the convenience of the honorable court, whatever submission we had, we have summed up. Now, my lord, 2-3 things that I would like to highlight, if your lordship permits or. My lord, basically, when I entered the service, it was my birth certificate on the strength of which I had entered into. And there is no allegation, my lord, by either by the college authority,
That is because of the fact, Mr. Singh,
my lord.
you kept the matriculation certificate
education-
away.
Now, educational credential I submitted for the
That's
purpose
your
of
statement here. You did not have it with you at that
an
point.
educational credential, my lord, I had submitted. It
But
was
you
only
did not
the
submit
admit
the
card,
age, admit.
admit card, my lord,
So
which I had
you had
said,
it,
my lord.
you had it.
No, my lord. The original was not, photocopy I had always provided, my lord. Photocopy was
The
always
issue
provided.
is that maybe at that point of time, there was some mistake committed. But your age that is recorded in 83
My lord.
in your matriculation certificate, that was never changed
Never.
till 92, when you got the new registration done.
I don't say, my lord, that it was changed. But I say, my lord, that so far birth certificate is concerned, that is not under challenge by the college authority till date, my lord. Now, all of a sudden, my lord, if they revert back to admit card, ignoring the birth certificate, there must be some plausible reasons for that, my lord, from the side of the college authority. In this regard, your lordship,
This is
we are-
rectification.
my lord,
It is rectification.
that they have not said.
Rectification with regard to the matriculation certificate.
Now, my lord, judgments on which we place reliance.
Mr. Singh, you give me something to show that I'm a writ court. I'm a writ court.
My lord.
I'm not bound by the birth certificate issued. You can persuade me with that. I can go beyond that also.
My lord.
I'm going beyond that. The birth certificate registration was done only on your affidavit.
My lord.
There is nothing else. How
But
can
your
this
lordship will
court give
appreciate
credence
at
to?
that period of time, my lord, the 1978 rules, which we are finding reference here and there,
That
is not in
until unless it
existence
doesn't
till
come
today,
to
my
me.
lord. Now, in the absence of any rules, my lord, can any fault be found with me in the process that I followed, my lord?
No, I'm not on that, Mr. Singh.
My lord,
I am on the fact that on your own affidavit,
my lord.
which can have no value, how could they make that?
But it was shown before the judicial magistrate.
Be that as it may, is there anything to substantiate that?
It was based
Nothing.
on horoscope, my lord. It was
It
based.
cannot be. Then that should have been your horoscope at that point of time. Today, maybe this generation is not very
Conversant with the horoscope.
conversed with the horoscope. But during our time,
My lord.
when we were kids,
Yes,
or
ma'am.
even before that, horoscope was the gospel
Authentic
truth.
documents used to be.
So
my lord.
why didn't your parents use that to
My father died, my lord.
your horoscope
When
in the
I was
family?
only 2.5 years of age.
Horoscope is made immediately on birth. It is there. Everybody knows about.
I don't dispute that, my lord. I don't dispute that.
Okay.
My lord.
The interim orders are vacated. He's not
Yes,
working.
yes, yes.
He's not working.
No,
He's not working.
I am already retired, my lord, on 30th of January.
Enjoy your retirement.
My lord,
Enjoy your retirement.
I am enjoying my retirement,
You
my
enjoy
lord,
your
but with lot of pain, because ultimately it has a stigma on my reputation, my lord, as if I defrauded with the college authority. May I place one thing more, my lord? FR and SR rules, kindly have a look at the rule 8, my lord.
8.3.
8C. Now, 8C says, my lord, that within 3 years of my retirement, I cannot ask for change in the date of birth.
There is a decision of this court
Now-
by Justice Amitabh Roy,
Your lord,
my Lord Justice Amitabh Roy,
my lord.
wherein this issue was gone into. What is a correction? What is a rectification? What is a change? I'll just follow that. Division bench.
My lord. But on the strength of this rule 8, my lord, when we look into the Sankarlal judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court, it also says that the analogy that is
I have
applicable
read
to me.
that. I've read that. I've read that. I'll have to
And
give
one
my
more
reasons for
judgment
that.
of our own High Court placing reliance on Sankarlal, my lord, we have annexed along with our.
I'll just go through that. I'll just go through your written submission. If I
And
something,
if
See,
any clarification is
Mr.
required,
Singh,
my lord, so far.
these are not my final views. These are my tentative views. But I want to get something out. That's why I'm persuading you.
We are making all efforts possible,
I
my
know,
lord.
I-
My learned
is it-
brother visited twice.
And
the
when
government
Mr.
pres-
Ganguly is there, I know the extent he can go. And that much I know about it. List this matter again on next week. We are a little bit tied up. On 16th, we will have.
My lord.
On 16th, fine.
Can it be possible on 24th, my lord?
I don't think so. This court would be here. Let it be on 16th. If there is something, we will accommodate you.
Obliged. my lord.
Look for it. Media for areas.
Please, Lord. My lord, I would like to, my lord, file additional affidavit, Lordship, and the wrong documents, document is annexed, Lordship. My lord, I'm sorry for that, Lord.
Do one thing. You have already filed an appeal.
Yes,
You've already filed an appeal.
Lordship. That may be directed to be disposed of, Lordship.
Pre-post, your student strength does not permit.
My lord, one, my lord, additional teacher was provincialized, Lordship, Iman Ali, Lordship. I am not grievance against him, Lordship.
So,
he has
further
not-
one more post, show the number of students available. You don't have that.
My lord, enrollment is, my
Low.
lord, poor.
Then-
As and when, my lord, the post is sanctioned, Lordship,
As and when today I can dismiss this, but that's why
my lord, in
I was
the,
going through it, but
in that year, Lordship has disposed of another case, Lordship. Arabic teacher, Lordship.
No, you do, you approach
If
the
post
government,
is
we have
not a
nothing to
sanctioned
say.
lordship,
Hmm?
it may be considered lordship. Well, other case, your lordship has disposed of lordship.
Made a mistake.
Lordship,
rectified.
no. Your lordship don't
I'm rectifying.
take lordship. This is
Yeah,
a-
you
if
have
post is
got,
sanctioned
no,
lordship.
no, I have seen. The student strength is very less, 30, 40, something, total 50.
Now Arabic teacher lordship, my lord, all the students lordship in a particular class lordship.
Now you have converted
Arabic
to a
subject.
normal school. When it was provincialized, was it MEM? Provincialized as a MEM or as a school, ME school?
ME madrasa lordship. Provincialized as
ME madrasa. So that aspect would be there. Arabic would be there.
It is there lordship.
So do one thing. The best I can do is, otherwise I'll say that the additional post is to be created because you have not challenged. The provincialization is already made.
Lordship.
So nothing survives
No,
in this
whatever
petition, and accordingly this
Post is, my lord, Arabic subject is there, my lord.
maybe, but
Students are there.
but how can we direct proviso to 3.111?
That is why I'm submitting, lord. If the post is created, lordship.
How can it be created, Mr. Ahmed? Show me. This court to issue a direction must be satisfied that proviso to 3.111 is satisfied. That there is a requirement in terms of the enrollment to sanction one more post. We will direct them.
Well, in that way, lordship, you lordship has already disposed of lordship.
Well, what have I disposed of?
My lordship said that if the post is Arabic is sanctioned, sir.
Maybe in that fact situation of that
case
case,
may be this.
maybe in that fact situation of that case, I found that maybe that person was.
Well, I'll place that order lordship before.
Get it to me. After some time, get it.
My lord, today lordship.
Today only. Today we not.
Day after tomorrow, lord.
No, today.
My lord,
Today.
immediately lordship, I could.
2 o'clock.
Lordship.
I can't read this file once more. I have read it once. That's enough.
I have then before in the first half, I will try lordship.
You please have it, Mr. Ahmed. If
After some
Mr.
time-
Ahmed says that there is something, we will give it a consideration. Don't worry.
After
If I
some,
pass an order in that manner, I'll pass. Don't worry.
yes, lord. After some time,
Uh-huh.
all right.
This matter regarding provincialization of Hindi and Arabic teachers and similar cases are pending before the division bench.
This also go before the division bench. This we cannot, because now you want us to read down 3.9 to say that that is not limited to 3 posts.
Yes.
311.
3.11, 3.111. How can we do that? Sitting in a single judge.
And basically 311 has been put to challenge in the division bench.
So that will,
And on the same ground that it has not curtailed, only limited
So
to 3.
that is the best right way to do it. I've gone through it. I've read it twice. Your Arabic teacher's case. And then I found that 2 are Hindi and 2 are Arabic. So these matters you withdraw, we'll give you liberty to approach the division bench.
Otherwise, the matter will kept pending after military.
And
Nothing
basically,
here.
basically,
No rights have been violated in terms of the act till now.
but basically the projection is also wrong. We have provincialized Hindi teachers also in some schools. We have
Hindi
provincialized
teachers,
Arabic teachers also.
teachers, we have found Arabic teachers provincialized, taking them as language teachers if they come within the top number 1 in that language category.
Language senior.
They are promoted. They are provincialized.
Only it was restricted up to 3 million. Our case our submission lordship it should not be restricted to 3.
Huh? No, that we cannot, because it says minimum.
Yes, Miller.
So the act, it says minimum, they can't go and make it maximum. They can't go and expand it. That is why, see, you will have to understand 311 in the total context. Now you see, read 311, 3.111. There are 2 parts to that.
Yes. Proviso indicates the.
No, I'm coming to that.
I'm reading.
Don't read it. Don't read it for yourself.
In case of Bhansar Upper Primary School, there shall be minimum. Minimum. 3 teachers or tutors, at least 1 teacher is for science and mathematics, social studies, and language. Provided that for additional post, it shall be considered in.
So, your that plea that this is restrictive
Yeah.
It's wrong. It is not restrictive.
So
It says give 3. If you want more than 3, then
Then
RTA.
it is our case also, my lord, because my
But
lord, in
for
our
that,
case, my lord.
Mr. Kaim, for that, I'll have to have the particulars of each school, enrollment of each school.
My lord.
It's not here.
Yes, that is the.
And how could you come together, all these people together? Because you individual have, say you 3 are there.
My lord.
Your school may be 200 students. He's
Yes,
maybe
yes.
30, he's maybe 20.
Yes, it is.
How can your case be same?
My lord.
So withdraw this,
My lord.
appear before the.
My son, my senior is there, my lord, after some time.
Don't trouble Mr. Das here.
My lord.
Don't trouble Mr. Das.
He's in court, my lord. Otherwise, my lord.
Mr. Bisidas.
Yes. He's come.
But I don't find anything here.
Or,
This is a challenge to the rule.
or your lordship may maybe may consider that may if the students or
We will not put ifs and buts. You give me that data, we will put. File individual application, we'll put
yes.
after some time.
Because if they're invoking their right under the proviso, then they have to say that there are students. And
Students, one.
Yes.
And there is not even a whisper
no,
No, no, no.
in any of
The
the
report.
applications. I've
Yes,
scanned
yes,
that
my
to
lord.
that extent.
It is a fact, my lord, because my lord, the schools, my lord, jointly file the petition. So, my lord,
on the
personal-
contrary, my lord, the projection in the writ petition is that the Hindi teachers and Arabic teachers has not been provincialized.
Not that. They say these are the must. And
Must.
this has
Yes.
to be
And this
provincial.
has to be provincialized.
And it should not be restricted to 3.
And they have, what they have done, what I have seen is that Arabic teacher, if he is the senior most, they treat him as the language teacher and he is provincialized. Hindi teacher, senior most, provincialized.
But in all cases, my lord, I have seen that it is restricted to 3.
It will be restricted to 3 because any additional post, you see the wording
Yes, my lord.
for any
In
other
pro-
additional.
proviso,
So 3
proviso.
plus addition, you go to the RT Act.
Proviso.
Now you show me RT Act comes in 100 plus,
Yes.
then 35, 1.
One.
We will come in, but that data should be before us. We can't go on a roving inquiry.
Yeah.
So these 4 cases, either we will dismiss it for non-furnishing of particulars, vague writ petitions, or you withdraw it with liberty to assail 3-1-11 before the division.
And there is no
Yeah.
common cause of action.
Huh?
There is
And
no
there
common.
cannot be a common cause of action. There cannot be a common cause of action.
Yes, sir. My simple.
What can this court do for you? It's a policy decision.
My lord. But there is an order of this honorable court
I know.
dated 25/10/2020.
For holding a special test.
Yes, my lord. Yes, whether they
That
can
is
be
for
considered.
them too. And that there is no direction. It was only exploration.
Exploration of.
They,
So
my lord,
exploration license has been
they have
given.
not
So if
shown
they
any
get some oil,
response.
fine.
my lord.
If you don't get oil, what can we do? Because I've gone through your MTET. It's called MTET.
Madrasa TET, my lord.
Madrasa TET.
The requirements are totally different
No,
from
my
the
lord.
general. There are ingredients of the general one when it comes to BA and all. But as a whole, the other MM, FM, TET, all those are theological subjects.
My lord, we have given a detailed statement about this for eligibility qualification, my lord.
It is there at
They are-
page 69.
They are all general qualified, my lord. They have,
We
they are
cannot,
MA.
this court at least will not have the
My lord,
whereabouts to.
since there is an order of this honorable court, let the state should show a response what they have taken a view, my lord, in view of the in the light of the order of this honorable court, my lord. They are asked on several occasions.
So you are now limiting your this repetition to the order of this court.
Yes, my lord.
So that equivalence part is gone.
My lord, that
You want that they give you an opportunity to hold that TET
yes, my lord.
for MTET candidates.
I'm TET candidate.
You approach the government by way of filing a representation. We'll ask them to dispose it of.
Oh, my friend is saying that there is a writ appeal pending.
My lord, this issue of the, my lord, eligibility and the at par situation of the TET qualified candidate for the madrasas, my lord. There is a judgment has been delivered by this honorable court, my lord, that this madrasa TET qualified candidate has been held to be cannot be allowed to participate in the general schools. Now, my lord, that decision is now pending before.
Is there a stay order?
Stay order is not operative.
Can I have that judgment? You give the number, she'll take it out.
Milord Pritam Hazarika, I'll provide, Milord. Provide.
Today?
Today.
Up to 2 o'clock. We will follow that judgment.
Mr.
Yeah.
Any other day, my lord.
No, today itself.
WPC 5441, because their prayer in 5441, their prayer is that the MTET candidate should be given a chance to participate in the recruitment process of high school.
Same thing.
But in the repetition, this repetition 5564. Here their prayer is directing the authority to initiate recruitment process of MTET. That possibly under 26, my lord.
My lord, TET is a TET, there cannot be any distinction. And my lord, this.
No, they want that you're the general TET and they
should be given an equivalence.
Should be same.
And my
this
lord,
is by
they
Mr.
have,
Sikdar, I suppose.
My lord, they have earlier
Sikdar,
given.
your is 5564.
So, my lord, I mean, my lord,
5564.
5564.
And Mr. Bhia is in
5441. My lord, my prayer is something different with my respected senior friends. Prayer is something different, my lord.
5564, my lord, the prayer is directing the respondent to initiate recruitment process for MTET qualified candidates like Assam TET qualified candidates as notified
You
by
get me that.
advertisement.
Same, literally the same prayer. You get me that judgment. We'll follow that. Can't help it.
My lord.
Then whatever happens in the division bench,
My lord.
this also would be there. Now Mr. Bhia will also be there.
I think he's already there.
Oh, he's already there.
My lord.
But having said so legally, now the government also must give it a thought, because this MTET, that recruitment now is an impossibility. Even they are not entitled to apply for Arabic posts in the normal schools because they don't have a TET, right? Now, this MTET degree as on date, subject to correction, would only be an ornamental piece because there is no institution where they can.
Therefore, my lord, the court has rightly observed.
My lord, we are now.
Consideration.
This court has not become that broad till now. Give it some time. Let me become a little bit more broader. But today I am following the precedents and the coordinate bench judgments.
Lord,
This is a view, maybe, which in the division bench, maybe the division bench meeting.
My lord, this MTET is the creation of a division bench order, my lord.
And they have been holding it.
My
Government has been holding it regularly. Okay.
Obliged.
You just give that number to her, she'll take it out.
Yes, I'll provide.
And we'll have the matter at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, my lord.
Or if you can get it beforehand, no problem.
My lord, right after 2 minutes, I can give it.
Appearing for respondent number 5. I'm appearing for respondent number 5. I am praying.
Madam, you have not filed affidavit here. And the allegations are that you were brought from the road, appointed, and then regularized. If that be so, this challenge we will have to allow.
Lordship, give me at least my automobile is on Friday. Friday, Lordship, so that I can bring the affidavit.
Not here, dear.
Lordship.
This court provided the petitioner with an opportunity to challenge your appointment specifically.
Lordship, in between.
And the materials that we have, madam, here on record shows that because of you working there on ad hoc basis, they had not advertised that post. And through the back door, they have regularized you, which is not permissible.
Lordship,
So that has to be interfered with.
Lordship.
And you don't have your stand is also not here.
Lordship, what happened during the pendency of the writ petition, they have approached the division bench, Lordship. And division bench dismissed the appeal was not numbered. The I for delay was
Who approached?
Lordship, the petitioner.
Against that earlier order.
Yes, Lordship.
Huh.
Thereafter, the division bench has not considered their condemnation for delay. So, may I pray for at least Friday, Lordship, so then I can take everything.
No, you take your time. There is no rush here.
Lordship.
But if you don't file the affidavit,
Lordship, I will file
21
it.
matter, 3 years down the lane,
Lordship.
we'll interfere.
Lordship.
You bring your stand on record
Lordship.
because the government, whether it will file or not, we don't know.
Lordship.
And we can't force them also.
Lordship, I will file.
So if you want to protect your thing, bring your stand on record.
Lordship.
When?
Next
2 weeks?
week, Lordship.
Okay.
3 weeks, Lordship.
3 weeks. Ms. M. Bora, Learned Counsel for the respondent number 5. 405, 5.
5, Lordship.
5. Praise that she be granted 2 weeks' time as a final chance to bring on record the stand of the said respondent on by way of filing an affidavit. Also, prayer allowed. List this matter again. आज कितना है रे? 1 तारीख. List this matter on 27/5/2024. It is provided that in the event the affidavit of the respondent number 7/5 is not brought on record, the court would proceed in absence also of an affidavit from the department authorities to decide the issues arising in the present proceeding basing on the materials already available on record.
Obliged, Lordship.
Do whatever you.
Item 20.
3 persons provincialized. Now you say that you're the senior most in the teacher. Your services should be provincialized. You have not challenged the provincialization already made. And your school strength that you have demonstrated does not provide for an additional post.
All right, I may be allowed to file an appeal against provincialization by stating all this.
I'll not provide. If you want, you make a prayer, you withdraw this, file an appeal. No problem. Mr.
J. Oscar.
J. Oscar, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that in view of the fact that that 3 teachers in the school were provincialized in their services, they say being so made in pursuance to recommendations made in this connection by the state level scrutiny committee, the petitioner be permitted to withdraw the present writ petition with a liberty to approach the government by way of filing an appeal under section 14 of the Act of 2017. Full stop. Prayer accepted. Writ petition stands. Be allowed to withdraw the writ appeal with liberty. Prayer accepted. Writ petition stands dismissed on withdrawal with liberty as prayed.
Obliged.
May it please the Lordship. Lordship, I'm appearing for Mr. R. Mazumdar in this matter. My Lord, here I have received my instructions, Your Lordship. I may be allowed to file my affidavit, Lordship.
Give me a date.
Lordship,
whenever it's convenient.
my Lord, 16th of May, my Lord.
16th of May. Mr. A. Fukan submits that the instructions in the matter has already been received and the affidavit would be filed on behalf of the said respondents, of the state respondents on or before 16/5/2024. Also, list this matter again on 29/5/2024. Also, the petitioner is at liberty to bring on record the rejoinder, if any, so advised. Also, in the event on 29/5/2025, it is found that no affidavit has been filed, no further opportunity for filing such affidavit would be provided, and the matter would be considered basing on the materials of employment.
May I please? I was filed for the interim order. I have been terminated from the post of.
Rightly so. How can I don't have power to direct a private school
Yes,
to reinstate you?
yes, my lord.
Show me my power.
My lord, since the B.Ed college has been providing the B.Ed degree on behalf of
Degree, public function, any problem come before me, there is no problem.
Yes.
Internal problem, dispute, employer-employee, this court does not have a jurisdiction.
Because
The latest judge decision is St. Mary's School,
my lord.
St. Mary's Convent, 2023.
My lord, already one.
Huh?
Honorable Justice Jukang Kumala judgment.
No.
Another lordship, I have one broad Supreme Court judgment. This is the recent judgment.
Regun Chandra, fine. This will also do.
Paragraph 5.
There is another judgment, latest one. So we cannot treat it to be a state or an authority within the meaning of Article 12.
Yeah. Yes, my lord. But my lord, the financial, my lord, the involvement and the provincialization as well as the affiliation has been under the university.
Affiliation, provincialization, yes. If it is provincialized school, we will have. But they say in their affidavit
yes,
that neither they are receiving any ad hoc grant nor any recurring grant. Right?
Yes, lordship.
But my lord,
this will not be maintainable here.
Because my lord, the land and other financial allotment has been given.
Show me a law to that effect. Show me a case law.
Fund is given for construction of buildings, some fund.
Huh?
Some funds for.
That will not, that will not.
These are not the.
You show me the law that this is maintainable. Even a private dispute can be done in a writ proceeding. This is a purely private school, private college.
Private, full pillars.
Is a College of Education Boko, my lord.
Huh?
College of Education Boko.
Okay. That's a private thing. Any law?
Law means, your lordship, the financial this involvement and other things.
Show me what financial.
My lord, affidavit in reply, my lord. Your file.
You approach the civil court for damages, that's all. No. Service contract. The service contract for service. So anything will happen will be damages.
Education tribunal, I can approach.
Private schools, I don't think so. Can it be? Anywhere you can go. Wherever it's possible, but not here. You can withdraw this, we'll give you liberty.
It's a liberty.
Mr. D. Gugoi, upon Mr. M. Khan, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, for the college authorities, no?
My lord. 4,
For
5,
the
and 6.
respondent number 6.
4, 5 and 6.
4, 5 and 6 has at the outset raised a preliminary objection to the effect that the college in question being a purely private college, the writ petition would not be maintainable for matters pertaining for disputes relating to disciplinary action taken by the employer against the petitioner who was an employee there. Thus, Mr. D. Gugoi, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, after arguing the matter for some time, has submitted that he be permitted to withdraw the writ petition to approach the appropriate forum for redressal of his grievances. Post of prayer accepted, the writ petition stands dismissed on withdrawal with liberty as prayed for. I ask any. in view of the order passed today in the petition number 73002/2021, no further orders are called for. Is called for in IAC number in this interlocutory application 462. You see that St. Mary's case, St. Mary's, I forgot it's a latest judgment wherein everything has been considered. Get down on it here.
May I? My lord, relating to provincialization of services of junior college, my lord. My lord, other teachers are provincialized, my lord.
Show me your this district scrutiny committee report. Is it available on record?
Not, my lord, no.
Any statement to that effect?
Yes, my lord, we have
Where?
stated that. District scrutiny committee and state level scrutiny committee also recommended me.
Only because your name is not there in the dais, they have not.
Yes, ma'am.
Page.
Press proposal, my lord. Press proposal is submitted.
No, I got it. You show me this two first. Dais, DSC and SSS statements.
My lord, paragraph 7, my lord.
Yes.
The petitioner backs to state that on receipt of the particulars of the staff of the college, including the particulars of the district scrutiny committee, Goalpada district scrutinized the particulars of the petitioner and others and the said school and recommended.
Okay. And where is the fresh proposal?
Fresh proposal, my lord, at page 59, my lord. Type copy and 60 is the fresh proposal are submitted by the inspector of schools on 3/8/2021.
जो कल कौन बनाया था वो जो वेंचर एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन में हाई स्कूल में चाहिए एक तो जजमेंट दिया था ना वो उसका पास में विकास होगा तो वो निकाल लेना तो उसको विकास को बोलने से हो गया वेंचर हाई स्कूल डाइस कोड नॉट रिक्वायर्ड बाकी फैक्ट सम डिक्टेट कर दे डिस्पोज ऑफ we'll ask the government to look into the matter.
All right.
My lord, we filed an affidavit today, my lord. Can it be kindly taken up on any other day?
Lordship, we'll go through it. Lordship, some time may be given, man.
Okay, what is the minimum requirement for appointment as your ME, upper primary?
LP and
LP and upper primary, what is the requirement?
Lordship, in terms of
what is the requirement for appointment as an LP school or a upper primary teacher? Minimum educational qualification and professional qualification required.
HS,
HS, only.
HS and DLED, man.
Huh?
DLED, my lord. HS and DLED, my lord.
Have that instruction.
I'll get it.
Just have that instruction. Your case is only because you don't have TET, they are not doing it.
Lordship,
You have DLN.
I am not prepared, your lordship, at all. I'm just appearing because Mr. S. Bodhakur.
We are prepared. We will proceed.
Mr. S. Bodhakur appears. He is in court number 2, my lord. Only.
Get him.
Can it be
And we
tomorrow,
say
my lord?
you have that instruction.
Can it be tomorrow, my lord?
My lord, today only they have filed a reply, man.
On the prayer of the party, if you don't want relief, what can I do? On the prayer of the parties, list this matter after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
It's a pleasure.
Mr. Kaim, anybody appearing for respond number 7?
No, madam. Till that, madam.
Will interfere.
Right.
We interfere with that. 7. Only 7. President, you are aggrieved, right? Because the headmaster has filed an affidavit here, wherein he has categorically said that no proposals from the school. 27(6) is very clear. That proposal has to emanate from the school. But you don't look very happy. What happened? You don't want it to be interfered.
We want to interfere because Miller.
You don't want it to be interfered.
Yes.
Then why are you not happy when I told you?
No, you don't about the water.
Huh?
About the water, we have to 27(6).
Huh?
The lordship says that it is covered by 27.
No, it's not covered. This is in violation of the guidelines.
Yes.
That is there in 27/6,
Yes.
2016. And the headmaster has accepted.
Yes.
Now, there is an inquiry report also.
Also, madam. Yes.
Inquiry report also says
He is a
that
political
this man has a political.
Yes, career.
What more is required? Who is appearing?
For respondent number 4.
Four. Mr. Fukun, you are appearing secondary. Secondary you can. Mr. Sharma. Who is appearing for the principal?
Yes, is Rahman.
He's not there. SSS Rahman. But no, he's not there. And respondent number 7, he refused. So no appearance. You want to add anything to this?
No, madam. We will
We will reject it. We'll interfere with that and ask the inspector or the deputy commissioner to initiate a process afresh strictly in terms of those two notifications.
Okay.
And one thing, you are two. Why are you two petitioners before this court?
They are parents, my lord, because
Why both? What is the prayer?
same period. My lord.
7. Why both of you are before us?
My lord, there are groups, my lord, because my lord.
Does the school also have a primary section attached to it?
No, at this ceremony, I have no information. It is a higher secondary school. My lord. Yes, my lord. From 1 to my lord, 12. From 1 to 12. From 1 to 12.
12.
My lord.
That is why it is marked. MDM. Midday meal. We'll interfere and we'll ask the inspector of schools to hold it. Post. Disposed of it. You make it'll only come next week order. So apply.
Wait, please, your lordship.
Yes, Mr.
Your lordship, I am senior to the respondent number 6 and 7.
Only dispel this, come to page 57. Therein they say that in the merit list, you are below them.
Yes,
just clarify that.
Yes, your lordship.
Show me that merit list.
Your lordship, in this case, your lordship, what has happened is that there has to be at least some reason cited, your lordship. He has not cited any reasons.
His only reason that you were in the original merit list below him, enough for us. But show that you are above him in the merit list, original merit list, with regard to your original recruitment.
Your lordship, the other
select list.
Yes, your lordship. The select
yes, madam, have you got the select list?
Select this, I have not received, but I have received one instruction yesterday, lordship. According to this instruction, I think he is the senior.
He is the senior. That's it. Then why have you written all this? Director of Education taking the trouble of.
The director was not aware of, because personal department has decided. Now this is the personal department.
The private respondents are not appeared.
No, they have not appeared.
Seniority has to be determined as per lordship age of date of birth, lordship. I think some mistake has been done, but therefore.
is this stance you are taking? Huh? Here, categorical stand, there is a merit list. Here, another authority saying there is no merit list. What is this? The Miss MS R.B. Boro, Learned, Standing Council BTC submits that as regards far as the instruction received from her from the Joint Secretary Bodoland Territorial Council, provide a communication dated 30/4/2024. It is clear that there was no merit list prepared prior to the initial recruitment of the petitioner and the private respondents number 6 and 7. And accordingly, there can be no question of fixing their inter se seniority based on the merit position as obtained by them in the initial recruitment. However, a perusal of the order dated 4/9/2022 impugned in the present proceedings and issued by the Director of Education, Bodoland Territorial Council reveals that the gradation list in question was strictly prepared, adhering to the merit position as obtained by the candidates appearing in the selection. And accordingly, the respondent number 6 and 7 having been placed above the petitioner herein on merit, they were denoted to be seniors in the cadre. Also, the contradictory position requires to be resolved, and accordingly, the director as well as Director of Education, Bodoland Territorial Council, as well as the Joint Secretary, Bodoland Territorial Council, shall file separate affidavits before this court, bringing on record materials to justify the stand taken by them. Also, the said authorities would also bring on record as to how the initial recruitment of the petitioner and respondent number 6 and 7 were so affected without there being a selection in the matter. The said affidavits be filed on or before. I'll give you more. I'll give you more time. 29/5/2024. List this matter on 3/6/2024.
This is my only one instruction, one copy, so I shall give a copy.
No, you take back.
Plus,
Photocopy
plus,
a copy of the communication dated 30/4/2024 as produced by Ms. MS R.B. Boro is kept on record and marked as X. Fully marked. Now you file affidavits. Let's see. You enjoy. You have a say, you enjoy. Yes, Mr. Bora. What is this system introduced? I don't know.
Here,
School provincialized, but teacher will not be provincial.
Here, this schools under management by the tea garden.
Then why are you provincializing them? Once you provincialize under the act, the assets of that school becomes yours. Will the garden people leave that?
In some cases, my lord, some list are prepared, my lord, that has been
419 schools or something you have given. No problem. 2 posts each. But these 2 posts will be filled up from people outside, not from inside. So Provincialization Act is applied to that school. That school cannot remain a garden school. It has to be government
school.
Property will be government.
It's a policy decision of the government.
This is not, cannot be a policy, cannot be in contradiction to the.
There is a notification issued by the.
I know, but it cannot be contradictory to the act. So file an affidavit immediately.
Will file.
Or we'll have your secretary here. Now this is limit. When will you file it? You take as much time you want.
3 weeks time maybe.
Take 4 weeks, no problem. But on the next date fix, if he's not here, he will come and explain. Otherwise, matters are not proceeding.
3 weeks, I will definitely.
Mr. Shama, let's give him.
Yes, 27, 32, and 50.
Same matters.
58.
I'll just pass it here. We'll copy paste that. Mr. P.K. Bora, Learned. Standing Council, Elementary Education Department, given the nature of dispute arising in the present proceeding, prays that he be given 4 weeks time, granted 4 weeks time to bring on record the stand of the said authority. Also, accordingly, the prayer is accepted. List this matter again on 5/6/2024. If on the next date fixed, the affidavit as required is not placed on record, the secretary to the government of Assam, second Department of School Education shall personally remain present and assist this court to adjudicate on the issues arising in the proceedings, including the purport and the the purport of the notification dated 18/4/2023. This would be Mr. Sharma.
20, this is the 27, 32 and 58.
27,
32
32
and 58.
and 58.
Oblige, my lord.
Eki order, no? 32, 27, 32
and 58.
and 58. Okay. We can have these matters together. एक साथ कर लो. Have you gone through it?
Kindly come to the communication, Your Honor. Communication of the directory. She had summarized her communication mainly on the 3 points. First point is that in order to determine whether the candidates applying for the said marks have represented the state/nation officially or not, it is seen whether the certificate submitted by the candidates are issued by a GOVT or GOVT association.
Do you want to file an affidavit countering this? Do you want to file an affidavit countering this?
Yes.
File. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that he be given a week's time. Week will do, or 2 weeks' time to file an affidavit countering the contentions raised by the departmental authorities in the communication dated 8/4/2024, made part of the present records of available in the records of the present proceedings. Also, list this matter again on 22/5/2024. Same order in WPC 2666/22. दो matter है, दो matter एक साथ होता है. You file an affidavit, bring your stand on record. Yes, Mr. Barbara. Why are you here?
Item 34.
Item number?
34. Lordship, in this matter, we have sent it for vetting, Lordship. Tomorrow,
Mr.
today,
A.
because of
Learned
May Day,
Counsel for the petitioner.
eliminated. I'll file it tomorrow, my lord. Today, because of May Day, my lord, they couldn't send it, my lord. I will have it on Monday, my lord.
No. Wait. We'll have it today only.
My lord, it can be disposed of otherwise, my lord. Similar orders are there.
The unsigned
3
affidavit is
people
with me.
done.
Unsigned affidavit.
3 people provincialized. Show me the strength of the
That is the
My lord,
strength. Okay, let them file that affidavit. We'll give you 1 more day. Mr. Fukan, you file it.
I'll file it tomorrow.
Mr. A. This can be disposed of today. Mr. A. Fukan, Learned Counsel for the petition as a respondents. Standing Counsel, Elementary Education Department submits that he be given a day's time to bring to file the affidavit on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer accepted. List this matter again on 27/5/2024. But you will have to bring in on more particulars. There is nothing here. What? None has appeared for the petitioner on call. Oh, it was medical matter. Miss Agarwal, your matter.
We could not hear the item number being.
Okay, can't help it. We all will have to get our things cleared up. Yes, Mr. Vidya, what is your instruction?
Lordship, I had written with regard to the petitioner's query. More specifically, Lordship, my answer has come with regard to the NMC notification, which is annexed at page number 27, the public notice.
We want it simplified, whether she can get that provisional certificate or not.
Lordship, as per the NMC, there is no hindrance in her obtaining the certificate. My written communication I'm placing on record, my lord.
Mr. Gogoi, if that be the position, what is more left?
Actually, my lord, I will file you an affidavit today. I've already given it to file it. My lord, we are relying upon, my lord, this public notice. Especially.
No, they have said we wish to know as well.
The NMC is saying, my lord, but only thing, my lord, Lordship may indicate, since he has already completed the course. At this stage, my lord, of course, it will be too hard.
No, we'll not do it that. If
But it's
that,
not
why
that
is that? Because they say aligns with the so-and-so, subsequent so-and-so. They have said that the present prescription
my lord,
is in terms of the public notice. That's all.
But our interpretation is that, my lord.
When is the last date?
My lord, Monday. Today is already Wednesday.
One day is for last date for what?
For applying for NEET-PG.
We can let her apply.
You apply.
My lord, provisional registration is mandatory.
Where do you apply? In the portal of Mr. Gogoi?
My lord,
Health Department.
Yes, it will be in the, my lord, Assam.
as far as I know, it will be under the NMC. NMC conducts the NEET.
No. Assam Council of Medical Registration.
Assam Council of Medical.
No. Who conducts the PG entrances? You do
PG
it.
entrances we examine.
It's with
This
NMC,
is
my
not
lord.
for PG entrance, Lordship.
She wants it's with the PG entrance. Let her apply.
Yes, my lord, it is there.
We'll pass orders. Let him file the affidavit. We'll pass orders. Mr. N.M. Bodda, learned
DK Bodda.
DK Bodda, learned Standing Council NMC, has placed on record the instructions received by him, under which it has been held that the petitioner, having completed with her HSLC examination with biology as an additional subject, and thereafter completed the MBBS degree in the year 2023, having been admitted thereto while the NEET exams 2018, the registration of the petitioner is complete in all respect, and such determination was made, was set to be in alignment with the prescription contained in the public notification issued by UGMEB on 22/11/2023. Also, Mr. B. Gogoi, learned counsel for the Health Department submits that the steps taken against the petitioner was so taken against in terms of the prescription as contained in the said public notice dated 22/11/2023. Also, if other submits that the NMC having clarified, Mr. Gogoi, I'm recording that. He having clarified the NMC, Mr. Gogoi submits that the NMC having clarified that the registration of the petitioner is final and is in tune with the public notice dated 22/11/2023. What do you want?
My lord, for the interim, I may be permitted to apply for NEET-PG
No.
exams.
What do you want finally?
Final, my lord, the provisional registration, and that will follow the final registration. once the-
Provisional registration with whom?
With the AMC, my lord.
Okay. क्या लिखा last में?
SCMR.
So and so. उसके बाद क्या है? नहीं है. Also, the petitioner may be permitted to apply for provisional registration with
It
the
has
aim.
already been applied, my lord. in
The
June
petitioner is entitled to the provisional registration to be issued with a provisional registration by the Assam Medical Council.
Respondent number
Assam
1.
Council of Medical Registration.
Assam
ACMR.
Council of Medical
Registration.
Registration.
Yes.
Also, Ms. P. Agarwal, learned counsel for the said matter would be considered on the next date of hearing of the matter of the said issue would be considered on the next date of hearing. Also, Ms. P. Agarwal, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the last date for applying for the PG
NEET-PG.
NEET-PG is on
6th May.
6/5/2024, And in the event the petitioner is not provided with a provisional registration, she would not be in a position to apply
Ma'am.
for the said position. For the,
the
she
said
would not be
exam.
applied for the said examination. Full stop. The NMC authorities as well as the state authorities being involved in the present proceedings and the issue involved herein being resolved, it is directed that the NMC authorities shall accept the application submitted by the petitioner without insisting for the provisional registration, and she would be permitted to appear in the NEET examination subject to further orders that would be passed by this court. Any problem? Go and apply.
Deeply obliged.
She can apply?
She can apply, my lord, yes. I'll submit it.
You do it. If she is not able to apply online, can you do it offline?
No, my lord, that is not there.
Not there. So facilitate her for her online thing.
Yes, my lord. I'll communicate this order to the department.
I'll give it to you after some time. You will have the order after some time.
My lord, deeply obliged.
जा, तुम type कर दो इसमें। उधर type कर दो। ना मैं ये serially मतलब दूसरा function। बाकी photos है ना?
Item 69 from subsidiary.
उसको मारो। অলপ পিছত মাতক।
Item 70.
Maybe. My lord, I want to place one segment, my lord.
Decision.
Decision, my lord, not directly, but this is the, my lord, principle paragraph 9.
Sorry, this will have no application here. You want us to direct them to issue a notification towards relaxing the educational qualification.
My lord, they have admitted in the affidavit in opposition that, my lord, the rules are yet to be, the provisions are yet to be prepared by them, my lord. But they have not come up.
What show me that I missed out? Show me.
My lord,
What is that?
admissions there, my lord, by them.
Show me. Show me.
In the affidavit.
Missed out.
Paragraph 5, my lord.
Hmm?
5, 6 months, they have, my lord, in their affidavit, they have said on many occasions.
So this is only with regard to the procedure.
Yes.
But the qualification is there already in the rules.
My lord, so far as my humble submission with regard to qualification, my lord, in respect of, my lord, teaching post, my lord, what they are doing, my lord, those teachers who are not yet, they are given the provisions for availing deputation. But those who are grateful level, my lord, whether they have been provided any scope for their upgradation, my lord, there is no such scope. Even they have been compelled to serve throughout their service career in the same post, my lord, without. So if the opportunity, they have been appointed at the time, my lord, there was no question of graduation, only the higher secondary. And after that, it has come. Okay, it is unless those existing employees are, my lord, allowed the scope to upgrade themselves.
Who has brought this WA 4923 before this court? Order of this division bench before this court? Sinmoy Chakraborty?
Yes.
You brought?
Yes.
Same prayer here.
Same thing.
What I am telling you, same thing. This court has not. interfered.
Interfered, but the division bench has given an liberty to the, your
You
lordship
go
will
there,
find.
you also go. Who is preventing you?
Same type of direction, my lord, your lordship will, that I'm taking. my lord.
Division bench is powerful. We are single. How can we?
Your lordship can exercise, my lord.
You want me to go into the issue for relaxation, whether this court can permit?
And that I understand, my lord, that the court cannot take. But this observation, my lord, unless otherwise, my lord, your lordship will find they will be all along the grateful throughout their life.
I can't help it. You make a challenge to the provisions of the act, no problem. That you made, that was negated. Oh, that was
Allowed, my lord. Earlier occasions in the during the 2003 rule, it was allowed.
You now also go.
It was allowed.
Now also go. Say that judgment which was there for 30 years in this line, the rule which is there when the post arrives, that is also gone. Now Rajkumar has come. Said the rule which is there on the date of consideration. How can I ignore all those? And relaxation, I cannot direct, Mr. Counsel. I cannot. This court does not have the power. That's a policy they have. In applying that, if they do something,
Relaxation, my lord, we are not seeking for relaxation. The conditional, my lord, conditions may be imposed, my lord. They may
I told you, no, today I don't know why what you can't do it directly, you are asking me to do it indirectly. And for morning, can't be. If I do, that will be a foreclosure for you. You want to go before the government, withdraw this and go. I have no problem. We'll provide. But if you want me to come in, I'll have to bring all those judgments on record. Think over it. Friday we will take it. On the prayer of Mr. B. Pukhasta, list this matter again on Friday. By sleep, did you apni thodi wo file to
My lord, I have been engaged last evening in this case.
By Mr. Chetri?
Yes, I am for the respondent, engaged for the respondent. I have not yet gone through the pleadings, but
I think you will have to.
But one thing I have noticed, and subject to hear what your lordship thinks. First question is first. The matter relates to basically in the writ petition, inter-se seniority between his client and my client. Inter-se as a state teacher. Now there has been a sentence has been given in my favor by the learned Singh, and they are coming for review. Now, during the pendency of the review petitioner died. How can the wife be substituted in a service matter pertaining to seniority? And
because if he gets the benefit, then the wife will be able to draw that benefit to that extent.
I'm coming to that. It is not with regard to my lord transfer of property or inheritance. It is not regard to my lord owning share and debentures. It is just between two persons. Who is senior? I may be senior, I may not be senior. Question is that, and he dies. Now, in a matter like this, after review is a provision under 114 and my lord Excel 3 order rule 1. Their legal heir is not defined. Legal representative is defined under the CPC. And unless it is inheritance, the Black Law Dictionary has also defined who can be a legal heir. I respectfully, my lord, I think, subject to what ultimately your lordship views, this is not a matter which can be substituted by the wife. The husband unfortunately dies while in service with 2 years left. So that
after filing the review petition.
So when he dies, the review is abated. That will be
Show
my
me a decision on that.
It stands abated.
Show me a decision on that.
No, I'll come to that. Like in criminal parlance, accused convicted comes and files a revision or an appeal. During pendency of the appeal, he dies. Can he be substituted? His appeal is abated.
No, he can be, because that cause of action therein is related to him. Here, this man, if today, say he is alive, we provide that his case was wrongly considered. We made an error in passing the order and we recall it. So his provincialization gets revived. Mr. Barbara, what will happen is he will be entitled to that salary from 2013 till the date of death. Now that amount, in lieu of him, it will be drawn by his wife.
So far as one thing would have been there, pension.
There is no pension here.
No pension.
No pension.
20 years qualifying, not done.
But Mr. Barbara, there is a substantial amount coming from 2013 in that scale of pay till 2023 or 23. He died. Till 10 years pay is at stake.
Area salary.
Area salary. That they will be getting.
It has that been decided?
That he will get.
He is claiming it in the review.
Sure, he can only claim that only. If the review is allowed, he can only claim that.
Detail I don't know.
That's what.
The proceedings I have not.
Because there was, because he was not there, he was having kidney problems. So he did not participate. A statement was made in the court that showing some documents that the other petitioner was senior. And Mr. Barbara, you can, when you are reading in the brief, you can go into it. The client of yours is a Hindi teacher in a Hindi school. And there is a notification available on record which says, in a Hindi school, a Hindi teacher cannot be provincialized. He was provincialized as a Sanskrit teacher. Inter se, both of joined on the same day. If we, because same day, there is no other parameter. So it's the date of birth. So the date of birth of the review petitioner is more, is earlier.
There I believe one thing will come, whether for years he slept over his right.
There was no occasion because that right which was there.
I'll go through it.
Right which was there, which was violated on the day when the provincialization was done.
So your lordship wants to say that because wife comes here because of the area salary.
Area salary.
Because of the area salary. My lord, I will go. But that will also be a question to be answered, my lord. Preliminary.
Mr. I'll be obliged to hear that. Because this aspect I have never examined.
Yes.
Either that side or this side. So I'll be glad to examine that and be educated on that.
No, my lord. I am still learning.
Regarding salary, that part I will clear, my lord. Up to August 21, he got the regular salary. Then in
Mr. Chetri, get the government to pay him the full salaries till the date of his death. I'll ask Mr. Pukaisto to withdraw the petition. Because he has no other, he'll not get anything else. He'll only get that amount. You pay him. We will withdraw the petition. Yes, Mr. Pukaisto, you withdraw, you will withdraw. Naturally, if you get the financial benefits.
All financial benefits are paid.
Then
whatever the
no, that may be.
We will not ask them. You get that thing done. We will not.
That can also
be not ask Mr. Kaushik.
That can also be looked into. Financial, I am not grudging getting financial.
And the order that was passed by us in the writ petition asking him to be provincialized against 2 posts which came subsequently vacant was a wrong order passed. So that is the error apparent on the face of the records. Because those posts are personal posts. And the person dies, the post also dies its natural death. Even if we hold that those posts continue, those posts now cannot be filled up under the 11 Act. It has to be under the 2003 followed by the 2008 service.
I understand. In the absence of any accruing financial benefits, she will have no locus.
Naturally.
I'll try. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Only 5 months have been left out to get the salary.
No, there will be other NPS, this, that, there will be many things. Everything will have to come.
Family pension.
You give it?
Compassionate family pensions.
No.
CPF will come.
The writ petition is also pending filed by them.
That is tagged to this.
And the writ petition,
that cannot be heard, Mr. Petri, without deciding that. When can we have it, Mr.
2 weeks anyway, my lord.
We'll have it on. Review is with me.
Maybe on 16th of May. 16th of May or 22nd of May.
Okay. We'll try it on 16th of May. 16th. No. Das services. Mr. Das. So. Not 12 to 16. I'm sorry. I couldn't make it on that day. My daughter had a dance thing.
Oh.
So, I had to go.
That's great.
And I really missed it.
No.
Because I myself wanted to go. I'm sorry. We'll meet up someday.
Wait a minute. I got the information from
I was, means it was so badly tied up. I had only one driver. And my official one was not there.
Yes.
So the driver had to
take
Sunday, because I had to take, my wife had to go. I was so this thing, then Mr. Pranbora called me up. Then he said, no, sir, this is the position. What will I do?
No, one of the advocates told me that Justice Udigrishnan, he had every eagerness to come. But
I myself, when they did not give me a card, I told them, you can't do this to me.
Yes, they told me.
I'm sorry, sir. That day I was really very badly tied.
No problem.
And if it was the olden days, I would have just taken a scooter and I had come down. But now, unfortunately, I'm restricted to do that.
By all the hands are tied.
What to do here?
Your Lordship has seen, it is a part of Section 3. What Section 3 says? The following educational institutions will be eligible for considered for provincialization. The following educational institutions will be considered for provincialization. Now, herein, is clause 1, clause 2, clause 3, clause 4. Now, in clause 11, in the case of venture upper primary school, there should be minimum 3 teachers. Your Lordship will remember when the 2011 Act was challenged, there was a finding that all the teachers, there cannot be any cap because it is the school to be provincialized. The following, and Section 3 also says so.
Mr. Very interesting point. But here, earlier when it was there, I used to write school provincialized.
Yes.
The other side, after this act. One day, while going through, I think one of the matters before my Lord Justice Bujavura, going through it, the interesting position here is the school is not provincialized.
No,
it is the employees who are being provincialized.
Yes, provincialization has been defined as meaning as taking over the liabilities for the payment of salaries, so and so of the teachers.
So this is the position.
Yes.
This is a change that it is the employees, but the assets of the school again go back to the government.
Yes.
So what I was trying to highlight to Mr. Kayum was, if you can just come to 11,
Yes.
Roman 11.
Yes.
In case of venture primary schools, upper primary, there shall be minimum 3 teachers or tutors. At least 1 teacher each for so and so, so and so, so and so. So every school, irrespective of the enrollment, will get 3 teachers.
Oh no, is it a condition for provincialization?
No.
Or it is a substantive provision?
It's a substantive provision that once that school is found eligible for provincialization, immediately they will give 3 posts.
Yes.
Now, sir, you come to the proviso.
No. Immediately not 3 posts. There should be minimum 3 teachers.
A minimum, there will be
teachers.
irrespective of the enrollment.
Irrespective of the enrollment.
Now you just come to the proviso.
Enrollment is 30. If your Lordship please to see the finding of the earlier decision when the 2011 Act was challenged.
That is what I'm trying to point out to you. Just subject to what you will finally say, or you make your submissions on that. If you come to the proviso.
Yes.
So we will give you 3. And for any additional post you want, you follow the norms of the RT Act.
No, what this section says?
Section says immediate, as I have understood. Section says that immediately a school is provincialized, we will give you 3 posts.
No.
Minimum 3 posts.
Minimum 3 posts.
Will be there.
There may be another 5 posts. There will be 11 posts.
How it will come, sir? You just come down to the proviso.
Proviso says about not against the 3 additional posts, does not mean additional post of science, does not mean the additional post of mathematics.
It means
or
an
social
additional
studies.
post. It can be anything.
It can be anything.
Anything. So for that, so that capping that was there in the 2011 Act has been diluted here by providing that if this enrollment strength requires, we will sanction posts. And that sanction you will find
in the right of children to
No, it's here only somewhere. Where is that first 80? Then where is that provision? It's here or in the RTA Act? That 80 till 80 you will give 3.
RTA.
In the RTA Act.
In the RTA.
It is in the schedule of the RTA.
A schedule of the RTA.
Schedule of the RTA.
So that which was there, if this is to be now questioned, Mr. Das,
yes,
this court thinks that this has to be challenged before in an appropriate proceeding. Because while providing for 3, scope is there given the enrollment for any additional post. And they both have to be read.
There shall be minimum 3 teachers or
Minimum 3 teachers.
At least so.
Teacher, science, mathematics, social. This is say you have a ME school.
Yes.
Basic criteria is fulfilled. We will give you 3 posts. Now, if your enrollment is more than the number that is prescribed
for
additional post, then we will allot you posts. And I have seen even up to 5 posts have been allotted in ME schools. Exercising the proviso.
This is one way looking at the problem. But the other way is, if it is a substantive provision in the sense, but because it appears as a clause of section 3. Section 3 says eligibility criteria for selection of educational institution.
For provincialization of services of teachers.
Yes.
So they have put it here under that heading.
No, I am understanding it in the sense that in a venture primary school, there shall be minimum 3 teachers, not for the purpose of provincialization. In a upper primary school, there should be 3 teachers existing in these subjects. Then the school becomes eligible for provincialization.
To understand that, sir, you will have to read 10 then with regard to LP school.
Yes.
Let us give that leeway to the legislature, but let's give that leeway to the legislature. But 10, if you see again, it says 2 teachers will be provincialized. So this is not something pre-provincialization, but something which will come into being
after provincialization.
Post-provincialization. Post the order passed.
But my lord, I am told this is a post of Hindi teacher, and some of the cases are pending wherein the government has filed an affidavit saying that Hindi teachers is a compulsory subject. Hindi is a compulsory subject
in
education policy.
Basically, the intent of that, there was an order of this honorable court directing us to file an affidavit as to what are the subjects in an ME school. So to that extent, we have filed an affidavit that Hindi, English, and Assamese are the 3 languages which are taught in an ME school. And what has fallen from your lordship, my lord, with regard to the provincialization of services of the teachers, my lord, that is what the preamble of this act says, my lord.
And so you can also come to 3.8.
3.8. Yes.
In a venture, in case of venture ME school, there must be 1 science teacher or tutor to teach science and mathematics subject. In case of venture high school, there must be one teacher or tutor to teach the core subject of so and so. Now, you read, this is what is mandated. To fulfill 8, 11 has been brought in with the proviso. Right?
Yes. And we are not narrowing down the interpretation that we are limiting it to the 3.
No. Proviso opens it.
Opens it. And my lord, the object of the act itself, the preamble says, my lord, it is the services will be provincialized, not the school. School will be reorganized, as there is a clause which says that merger of with the base school.
Base school. And Mr. Das, if you go through that, with regard to that first part, selection of educational institution, I think that will end.
Actually, it is from 7 plus 7.
7 onwards, it's today, it's teachers. Before
It
that,
has been amended.
and why don't you
They
present
make
a challenge
it,
to
made
this?
it hodgepodge.
That I'll not comment. But you will have to now make a challenge to this 311 and 38.
11.
Because 38 is the restrictive thing, according to me.
There must be one science teacher, a 38.
To see science and mathematics subject.
There must be one science teacher, tutor to teach
Science and mathematics subjects. So in that line, you will see 11. In case of upper, there shall be minimum 3 teachers or tutors, at least 1 teacher each for science and mathematics. So science and mathematics, sine qua non, it should be there. You will have to have. Naturally, the students would require. Then the next subject is social studies. And the next one is languages.
Languages, what language?
Languages would be
English and MIL.
The MIL, English and MIL.
What is written in clause 8?
Now you will find that in the schedule also. Earlier round, there was a thing called category. Now that is not there, but anyway, you can still find it at page 127. Down below, sir. Headmaster, assistant teacher, graduate teacher, Hindi teacher, Arabic teacher, language teacher. So there have been cases before this code wherein an Arabic teacher has been brought in because in that category of language teachers, he was senior. So in absence to a challenge to this, and Mr. Das, one more thing. This proviso cannot be applied in your case because that data is not there. How many students are there? And there is, this is a, I would use the word conference of many schools before this code. Because we have 9 teachers and I think all the 9 belongs to 9 different schools.
Yes, 9 different schools.
That is why I was telling Mr. Kayum that in the pendency here will not take you anywhere. Why don't you withdraw it, go before the division bench, make a challenge to that? Because I think one proceeding is still pending.
One proceeding is still pending. It is fixed today, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Then we will have it on a different day. Let's see what happens then. That will be better.
Let it come up after 2 weeks.
No problem. If that is there tomorrow, you are appearing.
Yes. I am in some of the cases.
No, then we will not touch it today. We will not touch it then. Heard Mr. BC Das, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. Your name?
S.S. Rama.
S.S. Rama, Learned Counsel, appearing for the petitioner, and also Mr. B. Kaushik. Also, it is upon hearing the Learned Counsel, Senior Counsel at some length, it was stated in the bar that a similar issue involving a challenge, a similar issue has been raised in a proceeding pending before the division bench, wherein also the provisions of section 3(1) bracketed 11, Roman 11 of the Act of Pura Likhit Act of 2017 is under challenge and the same is slated to be listed tomorrow.
The matter where the act, the provision is challenged is not listed tomorrow.
Yes,
There
yes,
is-
yes, yes.
Single bench.
Yes, yes.
Single bench. DB.
David. So accordingly, list this matter again after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. But this is an interesting question.
Yes, yes, yes. But looking at both the points, both angles, I find it very difficult to reconcile. Reconcile.
And the misleading factor would be the opening lines.
Yes.
Whereas that is again contrary to what is there in the preamble.
Yes.
Preamble has said this is not to with the school. It is to with the teachers.
Teachers, teaching faculty.
Yes, Mr. Monto.
Yes.
Busy man, we not like to detain you much.
No, man, sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I was in court number.
No, it's okay. Anything left after this?
No, nothing left, man. Your lordship can close, my lord, item number 3 as well as item number 74, 3C, my lord. Probably 73.
The grievance raised in the present proceedings is with regard to the denial. Is with regard to the denial as meted out to the petitioner hearing in not allowing him to hold the charge of the post of in charge principal of Agomoni HS School. Full stop. During the course of hearing today, Mr. SMT Sisti, learned Standing Council, learned Standing Council Secondary Education Department has placed on record an order dated 29/4/2024 issued by the Director of Secondary Education Assam, by which the petitioner hearing has been now allowed to act as the principal in charge of the school in addition to his normal duties as assistant teacher under 49 and under FR 49 bracketed C of the FR and SR, state FR and SR, with further power to draw, to enable him to draw and disburse the salaries of the teaching and non-teaching staff of the school. Also, in view of the said position, the grievance as raised in the present proceeding has been redressed and no further issue arises for consideration in the matter. Full stop. Accordingly, full stop. Accordingly, Mr. T.J. Mohanta, learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr.
Yes, along.
S. Alam, counsel for the petitioner, and also Mr. SMT Sisti, learned standing counsel, Secondary Education Department submits that the petition may be closed as having become infractions.
Subsequently, my lord, miss case 1264, that is item number 73.
That also will close.
But that will be closed. Yes.
As having become infractions. Full stop. The writ petition accordingly stands dismissed on having become infractions in terms of the above. Full stop. The order dated 29/4/2024 as produced by Mr. SMT Sisti is kept on record and marked as X. Full stop. Item number 73 there. ISC 1264. In view of the orders passed today in the connected writ petition being WPC number 1729/2024, no further orders is called for in the present interlocutory application, and the same stands dismissed. The same stands closed.
That, my lord, the writ petition also closed, my lord. Instead of dismiss, close, my lord.
Where in the writ petition.
Oh, my lord.
In view of the above, the writ petition stands closed. When Mr. Monto says we can't say.
No, my lord, sometimes, my lord, that word dismiss will be, my lord, interpreted in a different way.
Okay. It's good if that interpretation is made.
Yes, good for the lawyers.
No, for you. Timing is any depends. Lot multiple serially जो लिखने के को.
On the last occasion, my lord, your lordship will see the last order N26-2, my lord. There was a specific direction, my lord. Last order will reveal, my lord. They have to
Yes,
come.
yes, record.
Yes, my lord, I have received the fresh instruction here, my lord.
Oh. I got it. What is the instruction, Mr.?
My lord,
from the bottom last three paragraph, my lord. Also, as per provision of the aforesaid Act 2017 under section 318 states that in case of Vansar High School, there must be one teacher or tutor to its core subject, that is mathematics, science, English, MIL, and social studies. In the light of-
Have you got received this instructions?
No, my lord.
I think this is some, Mr. Gugoi, have you received it? This copy.
I have seen it.
I have not received only, my
Mr.
lord.
Gugoi has
Just seen,
access.
madam.
See,
But because
discrimination.
respondent side.
This
was
is not,
right and
this
right.
is bad. You have discriminated.
No, no, I'm reading from him, madam.
Mr. Sharma,
I guess I will, I will
should not.
provide, my lord.
You should not. See, he's so sad. Both of them are your employees. Huh? You go through it. Mr. In terms of the orders passed on, passed in the present proceedings on 24/4/2024, Mr. U. Sharma, Learned Standing Council, Secondary Education Department has placed on record the order, the communication dated 30/4/2024, issued by the Director of Secondary Education, Assam. Copies of the said communication dated 30/4/2024 are required now to be provided to the Learned Council for the petitioner, as well as the Learned Council for the respondent number. Mr.
I have a
Gugoi?
respondent, man.
Respondent number?
7.
Seven.
Seven.
Krishnax, Panindra Sangmai?
Panindra Sangmai.
7. Also, list this matter again list this matter again on 25/2024. Also, this matter shall not be considered as a part anymore.
That leftover matter.
Huh?
Bora is there, that leftover matter.
Huh?
That leftover matter on the top of the list, Mr. Bora is there.
Mr. Bora. Okay, next item, next, one more we'll finish on this. Kimanitu?
I think. May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, similar matter has been fixed in DB bench, Your Lordship, and that matter has already been listed in part 2 list 18/4/24 to 31/5/2024.
It's a repetition or a writ appeal?
Writ appeal.
Writ appeal.
Writ
Filed by?
appeal.
Filed by?
Filed by the.
Some other person.
What is the issue?
Same arising out of same issue, Your Lordship.
What is the issue here?
Issue here in my lord.
Recognition of NCT.
Recognition of NCT. NCT also now requires a recognition.
No, NCT is a letter.
I don't understand. NCT, who will recognize NCT? Ms. Das, who will recognize the NCT now? I was under the impression that NCT recognizes everybody.
NCT.
Now you
yes, Your
want the
Lordship.
NCT to be recognized. Very good. Who is the authority? Tell me. Yes, Mr. Seke, what is pending before the High Court, before the division bench?
Regarding the certificates issued by the
Vivekananda.
College.
That issue is a part, is now in the, before the division bench. Let it come. Let it come. Ms. P. Das submits that issue similar to the one arising in the present proceeding is also involved in a proceeding presently pending before the division bench of this court. In the proceedings of writ appeal number
Writ appeal number 197/2020.
197/2020.
Director Shekhar Devnath.
7 of 2020. Also, you are there appearing in that case also. Also. Accordingly, list this matter again after 3 weeks. The Learned Council for the parties shall apprise this court as to the outcome of the proceedings in the writ appeal presently pending before the division bench of this court.
Deeply obliged.
Yes, Mr. Bora.
Lordship, I am sorry, I was in.
No, it's okay. No problem.
Lordship, I have filed an affidavit yesterday. At page 109, Lordship, I was not there.
Forget it. Your chair was there.
Yes, Lordship, from 2022 only 109 I have tried to explain.
No, we don't want the explanation. We
Madam,
want the
they have,
result.
yes, we are considering him, just after the filing of affidavit, he showed me a letter that yesterday only she has gave the documents. Immediately after the code of conduct is over, on the next meeting itself, we'll consider.
What is the problem in holding the meeting today? Because you're not promoting her, you are only considering her.
If
The
lordship,
result promotion may be after
if
the,
lordship directs,
will not direct, you will have to do it.
no, I was told that because of the code of conduct.
Show me the provision which prevents you from considering inside your college. Show me. When you make a submission, that has to be substantiated by something.
We will hold immediately.
You hold it, but if required, you can even forward it to the director. The director will not consider naturally because that will result in an appointment, which may not be permissible during the code of conduct. But the consideration, how can be? We'll also say we'll not consider the writ petition till the model code of conduct is there.
No.
From today onwards, we'll say, and why are you teaching in the school, college? Colleges are open. How? Why is the teaching process being done?
We'll hold the meeting.
Immediately hold it. We'll have it on 7th, 8th, 9th. No. We will list it on 17th. 13th. 13/5. On that day, bring on record the consideration so made. List this matter again on the prayer of Mr. B. Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits basing on an affidavit filed in the matter that the case of the petitioner shall be considered for her said promotion by the college authorities. Full stop. Accordingly, the college authorities, in terms of the affidavit file, are required now to expeditiously consider the case of the petitioner for her promotion in question and place the consideration so made before this court on the next date of listing. List this matter again on 20/25/2024.
Actually, a direction to hold. Deeply obliged.
If your professor does not understand, ask him to talk to your political science department. They may throw some light. Elections and all, they will know. Or if not there, Mr. Bora is there. Bora will give a legal opinion.
Politics.
41 lordship, the review petition filed in the Honorable Supreme Court lordship, this was also dismissed. But then lordship on 16 April lordship.
16. Okay, Mr. Sharma, now what?
Contempt is pending, my lord. Meanwhile, contempt notice has been registered.
Where is the directions, Miss David?
Lordship at page. At page 14, lordship. Page 14, para 8. Honorable Supreme Court also strictly directed to provincialize their service within 1 month from the date of passing of the order. Order was passed on 12th February. The order copy was not in the record.
Mr. Now that Supreme Court has dismissed it, on your instance, you moved. I'm giving you 2 weeks time. Comply with the order. Otherwise, we will proceed in the matter. It is stated at the bar that the review petition as filed before the Honorable Supreme Court of India in respect of the order dated 12/2/2024 passed in SLP bracketed C number 985/2023 has been dismissed. Wide an order dated 16/4/2024. Accordingly, there exists no any further legal impediment for implementing the directions as passed by this court in the order, violation of which has been alleged in the present proceedings. In view of the fact that the directions were so passed in the year 2016 by this court, and the same have not been implemented till date. The respondents are directed, respondents in the secondary.
Yes.
The respondents in the secondary education department, secondary or elementary, secondary education
Secondary.
department are the respondents are directed to immediately comply with the directions so involved and place the compliance report before this court on
Second.
31/5/2024. In the event such compliance report is not placed, further consequential action orders as would be required would be passed on that day. Or should we direct that they will come and assess this court to dispose of the matter? Yes, Mr. Katonier, any other ground left?
No, Malad, this is the only instruction I have received, that they have sent up.
We have asked you give us the compliance by 27th, or we
Here
are trying up.
the problem is that now they have to act on a repeal declaration.
We don't know anything.
That is why, Malad, they
We
have.
don't know anything. If you could have acted on Dilip Das, the directions of Dilip Das in the repeal act, why not on an act which has also gone up to the Supreme Court?
Yes, in fact, they have filed a contempt petition before the Supreme Court also.
Proceed with that. If we don't get it, we will ask your directors and officers to come and sit here. This is not done. 2014 order. Thus, we will not permit. We are giving you time till maximum time till 31st.
31st of
May. Do it. Or on 31st. Or shall I add it? If not done, they'll also come and sit here. Should I do that? If the orders are not so compliant, the what do you call him? The director, the respondent shall personally appear before this court for initiation of contempt proceedings against them.
Obligatory.
May I please, the Lordship? Lordship, my senior is honored lex in court number 12, Lordship. There
Yes,
is-
yes,
Hello,
yes.
yes, already
Who?
complete. They have appointed and they have accepted the appointment also, Lordship. My senior is honored lex in court number 12.
Who is your senior?
Miss B, Lordship.
No, no, no.
That there is a part matter is going on, Lordship.
Yes, what is the order violated, Mr.? No, we'll without hearing her, we'll not pass any order. Don't worry. Okay, what is your compliance, Mr.?
Lordship, they were all, Lordship, they were accommodated and they have in the appointment order offered and they have accepted their appointment and they have joined their services. And this is the communication.
Is that the order dated 27/3?
No, it is 18/1/24.
Personal appearance to Katide. Upon the personal appearance. Ask your senior to come. We'll consider. Mr. Sisti,
Yes.
let her come.
Yes. Sir.
None appears for the petition on call. List this matter after 6 weeks on a date to be fixed by the district. I think those orders might have been complied with. Just why don't you have any?
I also don't have any
Huh?
instruction, Lordship. I also don't have any instructions. I'll get the instruction, Lordship. 45.
Because the
45 years.
petitioner is not appearing for the last 2-3 days.
Last
2 days. Yes, madam, complied with.
Yes.
Miss S.A. Khalifa. S.A. Khalifa.
44 to kill.
Lanark Council for the petition submits that the order violation of which has been, that the directions as contained in the order dated 19/9/2019, right? 2019, passed by this court in WPC number 1162/2019, has since been complied with. Also, also. Accordingly, the contempt petition stands closed. That will do.
Yes, yes, Your
The upward litigation complied with. Mr. SMT Sisti has placed on record an order dated 6/1/2021, issued in compliance of the directions passed by this court by the above noted order. Also, accordingly, the contempt petition stands closed with liberty to the petitioners, if so advised, to accede the order dated 6/1/2021. Because this has gone against them.
Yes.
Maybe she's not
Yes.
winning, so I have just added. Contempt petition stands closed.
Even 44, it was mentioned, but it was also complied, Lordship. I think.
44, if there is, you just show me.
I think this is the instruction I have received from the inspector of school. They are availing that regular time scale of payload.
Oh, no, let it be. That we will.
That is right. Yes, sir. Anyway.
Next, Ipagima. 46, yes.
My lord, I have to take instruction, perhaps, my lord, matter may be infractious, my lord.
It's already.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
The next week, my lord, may come, my lord.
I'm appealing on behalf of Respondent 3, my lord. Now she is not holding the post, my lord. Vijay Chaudhary, Director, Elementary Education.
There is no deduction made. Come to page 22.
My lord.
Recovery was the objection here, right?
Yes, my lord.
Waived off in waived off. So and so, so and so.
Perhaps, my lord, by, my lord, deducting the pension was fixed, my lord. Therefore, my lord, I have.
No, it cannot be. If there is a deduction, that will come here.
Yes.
Overpay, allowances. Nothing is deducted.
Therefore, my lord.
You have given the full provincial, provisional DCRG. DCRG, provisionally, you were given full.
Yes, my lord. Prima facie, my lord, it appeared so, my lord, but.
If there is something left, come back. You have got the PPO.
Yes, yes.
Then close it. We'll say it's complied with.
My lord, just, my lord, next week, any day, my lord. I will. Well,
2 o'clock. You got a PPO.
Yes, sir.
19 order. 20, you get a PPO. What is the thing left? If there is something, you go ahead. Make a challenge.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Then with liberty, my lord, if you agree, my lord.
You have an instruction from your client.
In case to dispose of.
2 o'clock, we'll take it up.
My lord. Diploma.
I'll give.
We have a copy here. Take that from the file. Madam, why don't you go through from the file?
No,
What
sir,
is the option?
I am in the midst of the.
No, no.
Case, then Lordship.
We don't want it today. You take it, we'll have it on some other day,
Yes,
whenever
sir.
it's convenient.
Yes,
Any day next week.
in the next week, your lordship.
On the prayer of Miss B. Mian, Senior Counsel, you are assisted by Miss N. Bora.
Ardas.
On the prayer, Miss B. Mian, on the prayer of Miss Ardas, assisting Miss B. Mian, list these matters again after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. A copy of the compliance report and submitted in the matter by Mr. SMT Sisti be provided to Miss Ardas, Learned Counsel, appearing in the matter.
Yes.
You go through it if it is done, otherwise we'll.
Yes, Your Lord.
After 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yes, madam.
Please, your lordship. Earlier occasion, the honorable court directed to obtain instruction, my lordship.
Yes.
Not the instruction. A post has been, there is a drawing post vacant, that will be regularized there. Proper procedure to be followed by the director there. Thereafter, it will be regularized. I will give you a call. You have a copy.
What was the direction? Mr. S. Bora, in terms of the directions passed by this court wide order, in terms of the order dated 19/4/2024, has placed on record communication issued by the Secretary of Bodoland Territorial Council to the Director of Education, Bodoland Territorial Council, granting approval against a post of assistant teacher lying vacant in the, under the DEO Udalguri for regularization of the services of the petitioner hearing. Also, it is contained in the said communication that the proposal in this connection would now be submitted by the Director of Education, Bodoland Territorial Council. Also, accordingly, list this matter again after 6 weeks. Also, on the next day, the progress has made in the matter with regard to the regularization of the services and for compliance of the directions passed by this court wide order dated 4/3/2020 in WPC number in IA bracketed C number 3522/2017 bracketed in WPC number 403/2017 shall be placed before this. You take a copy from Mr.
Not sure, I'll find.
46.
Yes, my lord, I have received, my lord, one order for, my lord, recovery, but he has to file, my lord, separate case. Because, my lord, what happened, my lord, some extent, my lord, he was also received, my lord, this enhanced, my lord, provisional pension, my lord. And
That is different. That
Yes,
you will have to give back. That you will have to give back. That cannot be. Provisional pension is always given subject to final pension clearance. Otherwise this order has been complied with.
Yes, sir.
Mr. A.M. Barvia, Learned Counsel, appearing for the petitioner, on instructions, submit that the directions as passed by this court-wide order dated 25/7/2019 in WPC number 3914/2019 has since been complied with. So accordingly, the contempt petition, in view of the above position, the directions having been complied with, directions of this court having been complied with, the contempt petition stands closed.
And some liberty may be given, my lord, if, my lord.
No, that is subsequent. You can always.
No recovery, it is provided, my lord.
No, recovery that has been made, as you have told, is with regard to the provisional pension enhanced. You were to get 100, you were given 200. That is always subject to finalization.
No.
You move, any problem? Tell the court, right, come back.
Apply.
Mr. Khatoniar is armed with something. Let's see what it is.
Yes, madam. There is a speaking order, madam, rejecting the claim of the petitioner, madam.
First, let's see the direction.
Direction Miller, page 62, Miller. Also, yes, 62.
Make it be good. Reading the madam.
62, page 62, Miller, relevant person, middle. In view of the above, the petitioner shall submit their individual petition along with their certificate copy of this order before the concerned inspector of schools for granting them advance increment for obtaining B.Ed degrees through the concerned principal headmasters of their respective schools. That is, then we filed the same plan, but that was not granted to us. But similar school, they have persons they have been granted. It is really one advance increment. That is the case.
Give him a call.
Yes, madam.
Mr. Rashid, go through it. Why it is halfway measure? You see, we'll take it up after some time. You just go through it. I think you'll have to challenge, but anyway, you go through it.
We have complied the order, my lord.
Where is that order, Mr. Khan, which has been violated?
My lord, case 14. Sorry, lordship.
Yes, 16.
Lordship, case 10, lordship, not 14.
Page 10,
My lord.
24-1.
Yeah.
Lordship, 24/1/22.
Matter was directed to be placed before the
Special
state board.
joint committee, lordship. Special state selection board.
They have rejected, and the minutes of this selection board is also here. Rejected, considered by the special state selection board on 25/4/2024, and thereafter the same was rejected. This court had not required it to be considered in any particular manner. You will have to come back. Mr. P.K. Bora, Standing Counsel, Elementary Education Department, Counsel for the Respondents, has placed before this court order dated 30/4/2024, passed by the Director of Secondary Education Assam, basing on the decision as arrived at by the Special State Selection Board Assam, held on 25/4/2024, rejecting the claim of the petition for award of experience marks, etc., for appointment to the post of postgraduate teacher in economics in Paskandi, BANSKANEI, NM, Higher Secondary School, Kacha. Also, on perusal of the order dated 30/4/2014, along with the minutes of the meeting of the Special State Selection Board, Assam, dated 25/4/2024, it is seen that the directions passed by this court, while order dated 24/1/2022 in WPC number 337/2022, stands compliant with. Also, there being no and compliant with. Also, accordingly, in terms of the orders dated 30/4/2024 and the decision of the Special State Selection Board, Assam, arrived at in its meeting held on 25/4/2024, the present contempt petition stands closed. Also, the communication dated 30/4/2024 received by the petitioner, but placed on record by Mr. P.K. Bora, containing the order dated 30/4/2024 and the decision of the Special State Selection Board, Assam, arrived at in its meeting held on 25/4/2024, are kept on record and marked as X. Also, contempt petition stands closed.
I have not been served.
Mr. A copy, give it to him. Or you can have it from here. You Xerox it and give it back.
My lord,
Xerox go it.
but this will be taken.
Huh?
Number 49. Well, I can provide 49.
49, what happened?
The order is passed.
So you will have to challenge that.
I am to challenge.
I don't know, 49. Give me that one. Mr. P.K. Bora, Mr. N. Katani, Learned Counsel for the Respondents, has placed before this court. What is the date of that order, Mr.?
Date 9/8/22.
Order, I think I have given you my copy. Where is the copy? You have copy to put.
Illustrated.
No, did you say? Order dated 9/8/2022, passed by the Director, Secondary Education Assam, in compliance with the directions passed by this court, wide order dated 10/2/2021 in WPC number 772/2021. Mr. A. Roshit, Learned Counsel, appearing for the petitioner, has perused the said order and has fairly submitted that the order as directions as passed by this court, wide the said order has been complied with. Also, however, he prays that he be given liberty to challenge the order, to assail the order dated 9/8/2022. Also, in view of the above position, the contempt petition stands closed with liberty reserved to the petitioners to present a challenge by way of filing appropriate application to the order date, said order dated 9/8/2022. Copy of the order dated 9/8/2022 is kept on record and marked as X. If you want, you can take a copy and
I may obtain a copy.
Huh?
I may obtain a copy.
He'll give it to you, Xerox it and give it back. Anything?
In 51, my lord, for creation of a post, we have moved to the finance department, my lord.
Mr.
Thereafter, my lord,
Attorney, Learned Counsel, appearing for the respondents, has submitted that the process for compliance of the directions passed by this court in the order, violation of which is alleged in the present proceeding, is under active consideration and prays that he be granted
3 weeks, my lord.
3 weeks' time to bring on record the compliance report. Also, list this matter after 3 weeks. Mr. M.R. Khandak, Learned Counsel for the petition, is present. They have complied enough today, so we'll also have to give them some breathing space in some.
My lord, from 1st of February 14 compliance.
Wait, your next round is yours.
Maybe date, my lord. Date, my lord.
Come, I'll make a mention, I'll listen. I'm
Sorry, Lordship. Because of urgency, Lordship, I have to leave, Lordship. My lord, in item 11, it was fixed at 2, Lordship.
Just wait, I'll just finish up.
My lord,
this.
I have to go to my lord, leave to
Okay,
to his school, Lordship. My lord, today is May Day, that is why bus is closed.
Buses are not there.
I'm sorry, Lordship.
No, it's okay, mister. What is this?
My lord, this was fixed, Lordship, Arabic teacher. Lordship. Only, my lord, something is better than nothing, Lordship. My lord, if the appeal is directed to be disposed of, Lordship, the purpose is.
No, see, I'll have to, then I'll have to say that there is a.
Otherwise, 2 days, my lord, fixed for hearing of the case, my lord.
We'll hear the matter. We'll hear the matter. Let me just finish. You are here now. You
My
have
lord,
done
that
your
case
work.
is, my lord, that case is in the division bench, my lord, don't have division bench, my lord. The point is, my lord, the law is challenged,
On the
Lordship.
prayer
Another
of
case,
Mr.
Mr. B. Das.
Ahmed, Learned
Yes.
Counsel for the petitioner, list this account number, list this matters after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the
Lordship.
registry.
Oblige, Lordship.
This is also we have complied, my lord. Here, my lord, we have recommended his name for appointment.
Proposal, now your thing has been accepted, proposal has been submitted
Okay.
to the government. Hey,
Yes.
give him a copy, we'll take it up after something. You just go through it.
But I have already gone through that.
I have already provided.
Then what is more left here? You have proposed, that was the only order.
My lord.
Nothing more is left. Also, Mr. D.K. Bora, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, has submitted a communication dated, has brought on record a communication dated 3/4/2024 issued by the Director, Elementary Education Assam to the Secretary, Government of Assam, Department of School Education, requesting for taking necessary steps for provincialization of the services of the petitioner. along with two other teachers of Joneshwari ME School under Kamrup Metro by creating 3 numbers of posts of tutor. Also, along with the said communication, a meeting, communication dated so and so. Materials have been placed before this court, which reveals that the consideration as required by this court wide the order dated 16/2/2022 in WPC number 96 of 2022 was duly carried out, and it was concluded that the petitioner is eligible for being considered for provincialization of his services, and accordingly, a proposal in this connection has now been submitted to the government via the said communication dated 3/4/2024. In view of the above position, the directions as passed by this court having been complied with, the contempt petition stands closed. Also, stands closed. A copy of the communication dated 3/4/2024 along with the enclosure is kept on record and marked as X for identifier. Communication dated 30/4/2024 along with his enclosures as produced by Mr. P. Bora, Standing Council, Elementary Education Department is kept on record and marked as X for the purpose of identification.
Bless. Bless. Wait, please, Lordship. Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of Ms. S. Kaur. In this matter, Your Lordship, I would like to state that as per the report which was to be submitted, Your Lordship, received from the third party engaged for technical support for recruitment process of regular teachers of LP schools and UP schools. The petitioner was absent during the physical document verification at 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. dated 6/1/21, and therefore her candidature was cancelled. So, my lord, I may be allowed to bring this on affidavit, my lord. I've got the whole thing.
Mr. A. Fukan Lanet, Standing Council, Elementary Education Department submits that he be granted another 3 weeks' time to bring on record the stand of the said respondents by way of filing an affidavit. Also, the affidavit be filed before the next date of listing. Also, list this matter again on
Lordship, or Lordship kindly peruse order dated 26/6/23, Lordship. Thereafter 4 days, they have not filed the affidavit. It is in regard to.
In the even the affidavit as now undertaken to be filed in the matter by the Learned Standing Council is not filed. This court would not grant any further time for the purpose and would consider the issues arising in the proceedings basing on the materials available then.
I may be allowed to take step on respondent number 4. So does it is in regard to step on respondent number 4, because on 26/6.
That's why it's come on order, sir.
Director was directed the steps to Director of Elementary Education if notice can be served on respondent by the director on so and so shall file an affidavit.
An
thereof.
acceptance notice has been filed by the Learned Council for the petitioner after serving notice upon the respondent number 4. Who is respondent number 4?
This is a private respondent.
Private.
What is this?
One of the selected candidates.
You have served copy?
No, Lordship. It is, I have served the copies to the Lordship.
Today?
I have served the copy.
It is seen that the service on the respondent number 4, Mr. U. Dr. Learned Council, appearing Learned Council for the petitioner has submitted that the service on notice upon respondent number 4 has not been completed.
We have taken step on 3/7/23, Lordship.
3/7/23.
But the affidavit from them has not come.
So the affidavit required to be filed by the Director of Elementary Education Assam by this court after effecting service of notice upon the respondent number 4 has not been filed till date. Also. Wait.
Should that, but I was not aware of the.
Also. Mr. A. Fukan Learned, counsel for the petitioner, for the respondent. Standing counsel, Elementary Education Department submits that he be given a week's time to file the affidavit as required in the matter, and also be given time to inquire, to receive instruction as to whether the notices have been served upon the respondent number 4 through the office of the Director Elementary Education Department, Assam, and thereafter file his affidavit in the matter. So accordingly, list this matter again after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. On the next date fixed, the Learned Standing Council, Elementary Education Department shall apprise this court as to whether the service of notice upon the respondent number 4 has been so affected as directed by this court by its earlier orders. Director was directed by this court to effect that service on respondent number 4 because respondent number 4 had not joined at Themaji. Just check up. Yes.
Meet your lordship. In this case, I have filed this IA for amendment of the writ petition. Last 3 occasions, lordship, they have sought for time to file an objection. And I do not see if there is any objection to be filed, lordship. But what I am trying to bring in on record is their submissions only. So lordship.
Yes.
Well, let us file our objection.
No, I
But
don't
you
see
have
a
been
point in filing
bringing
an
that
objection.
from since 2000 month of August. No, even before that, yeah, month of August. August
Writ
onwards.
petition is of the year 2017, lordship.
You
lordship-
file it by Wednesday, otherwise we'll allow it.
Well, some more time, my lord. I will bring the record also, my lord.
We don't want a record. You file first, we'll have to get over with this.
Lordship, I don't find.
Last
any-
chance, 2 weeks time, we can.
No, lordship. Sir, I don't find anything to be there objection, lordship.
But see, they are a department. They might also have something.
Whatever I have stated, lordship, this is their submission only, lordship. It's all recorded, lordship.
His appointment is fake, my lord. My lord, now here he is praying to my lord.
As a last chance, Mr. P.K. Bora is standing counsel, elementary, education department is granted time to bring on record the objections with regard to the prayer of the petitioner for affecting amendments in the connected writ petition. So if on the next date, no objections are filed by the state respondents, the matter, the prayer of the petitioner would be of the applicant would be considered basing on the materials available on record. Also, list this matter again on 17/5/2024.
Highly obliged, man.
You want to do it?
Very legal.
Yes, Mr. Islam.
Lordship, page 30 is the order, Lordship, which is not yet been complied with, Lordship. We have communicated, Lordship.
It is seen the office note dated 29/4/2024. It is seen the office note dated 29/4/2024, which reveals that the notice upon respondent number 1 to 4 by registered post with AD was issued on 3/4/2024. Accordingly, await service report upon the said respondents.
Obliged.
Without serving them, how will you?
Lordship, Lordship, I have the instruction that respondent number 3 has already received the copies, Lordship.
That is your extraterrestrial thing. I can't draw.
Lordship. Obliged.
Yes, Mr. Clark.
Lordship, I am for the Assam University. The petitioner filed application. Our allegation was that the PhD.
But nobody is appearing.
Lordship, here we have under difficulty. Lordship, result was what is passed order, interim order, providing that leave may be granted before declaring the result. She was allowed to participate in the interview also. She
I think I
participated-
heard this matter on the last
Yes,
occasion.
Lord.
Who was appearing? Mr. D.
D.
Bora.
Bora. D.
He
Bora
was
is-
supposed, he filed a,
Yes, voluminous affidavit has been filed.
but the issue is, in terms of this order, she was allowed to participate.
Yes, he was allowed to.
He said that a PhD something was, registration was done sometime, then the marks were not
No.
given.
There was a revision to her PhD papers.
Is Mr. Bora available?
Probably I saw him in the court in the first half, but not.
None appear, Mr. Heard Mr. SC Kyal, Learned Counsel for the petition, and also Miss. Huh? He? What happened? That thing. Proposal appearing for the UGC. Also, however, none has appeared for the respondent, sole respondent in the matter. Accordingly, for ends of justice, list this matter again on Friday.
It's not
Friday.
Our limited pay that we may be allowed to declare the
He
result.
made a lot of objections on that day. So
Yes.
we fixed it today for hearing.
And lots of, what she will get, we have not.
I don't know, but without hearing him, it may not look proper. So I've just asked it. Friday we will see.
Lots.
Report what are you? And if you get Ms. Professor, if you get him, just tell him Friday, Mr. Bora. Yes.
May I please, my lord? My lord, this is for
I can't help it. You are unfortunate. The order was not uploaded.
Yes, lord.
And luckily you told me that was the order was uploaded. Sometimes it happens. Okay. Heard Mr.
K. Vishwakarma.
K. Vishwakarma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. The applicant, by way of instituting the present proceedings, has brought to the notice of this court that in the order dated 9/2/2024 passed by this court in WPC number 3398 of 2019, it was reflected, it was recorded as apostrophe, none appears for the petitioner. However, Mr. Vishwakarma has satisfied this court that on the said date, he have made his submissions in the matter. However, inadvertently, his name was not recorded in the order dated 9/2/2024. So accordingly, the present interlocutory application is, accordingly, it is direct that the order dated 9/2/2024 would now be read. Accordingly, in the order dated 9/2/2024, for the words, none appears for the petitioner, it shall be read as heard. Mr. B. S. Vishwakarma. K. Vishwakarma. Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Full stop. This order would form a part of the order dated 9/2/2024, and this order along with the order dated 9/2/2024 shall be read together for all purposes.
Your lordship, I'm sorry, I was on legs in court number 30.
No, but we have fixed it on Friday. Anything serious contention there?
Yes, your lordship.
Then you make your submissions on Friday.
Yes, yes, sir. And also in this matter.
Because I remember you were making some objections on that day, so I did not proceed.
Yes, your lordship.
Friday.
Sorry, your lordship.
Interlocutory application stands disposed of.
Here in this matter.
I'm sorry. I think you were sorry from me.
No, my lord. In this matter, I'm appearing for the, on behalf of Mrs. Arbora.
Mr. D. Bora, Learned Counsel, appearing on behalf of Ms. MS R. Bora, Standing Counsel, CBSC is present.
I oblige, my lord.
Yes.
Yes, sir, I have received the notification taken.
Somebody had appeared in the morning for the petitioner.
Petitioner has already left, my lord. He has some difficulty now.
Why did I postpone this or you did not read it?
As per this notification, they have constituted a new SMC matter.
There were some reports also. Where is that reports gone? DEO's report was there. In the morning that you gave me,
Yes, my lord. Okay. This is report.
This is not the one you gave me in the morning. You gave me something better. Eligible copies. Ah. We'll direct that in view of this, they'll continue for 3 years.
No. I have no any objection.
Hmm?
I have no any objection.
Who was appearing for the petitioner?
I think. A.
Chaudhary. Chaudhary.
Madam,
A. Chaudhary. Huh?
Madam,
We'll have it on Friday then.
Madam.
List this matter again on Friday. Tomorrow also we can have it on Friday. Friday. हमने इधर पठाओ ना लगे थे फाइल तो फाइल स्लिप पठाई दी थोड़ी बहुत यार पठाई तो Friday. No, Yes. What to do now?
So we actually left, we had some complications. So. By the way, also we have submitted the judgment. We have given that number, Lordship.
This case number?
Yes, Lordship, Lordship had asked to give that judgment number. Case number.
पैसे नहीं 250 itu petition writ appeal or class WA 254 itu sign move detail. Okay, we'll have it on Friday.
Much obliged.
Friday. And Mr. Sisti, just apply what exactly the position is. Kindly let me know. If there is something we can do, we'll do. Otherwise, we'll follow the coordinate bench on. Even?
Item 69.
Here the counsel for the petition, she could not.
No adjournments. Adjournments.
So let it be any other day, Malab.
Today was the any other day. She was supposed to address us on this one.
Malab, there is a problem due to communication.
Today.
Could not attend.
She travels by bus.
Malab, that is the problem, Malab.
Ms. Talukdar travels by bus. You are trying to tell me that. Okay, I accept that. Kali. Tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, well, any other day, because.
Day after. Day after. Mr. Chetri, anything?
I'm sorry, madam, that item, this.
Make your submissions tomorrow.
Yes.
Because now it's apparently clear. We'll have to interfere with your appointment. You will have to now take that step to get over it. Can't help it.
No, Mallet, whatever I have to place the materials, Mallet, I will supply it tomorrow.
Tomorrow, then you have nothing more to add.
Judgment, Mallet.
Oh, 16.5 delivery of orders.
Yes.
That day you make your submissions. Right? Any submission you have, make it on that day.
Yes. I will make it, Mallet. But tomorrow or day after. With the judgment, Mallet.
No, 16.5. Your judgments you can give it to him.
Yes.
And 16.5 Before we deliver the order, you can make your submissions. 16.5. Any problem?
Whatever it is there, my lord, for your lordship's convenience, I will supply it.
And if you can give, if you want, you can give me a written argument also.
Yes,
No problem.
yes, yes.
Anything? Okay.